In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
What happened to you?
I put 380 to my chest and I pulled the trigger.
Hey, how did help show up for you?
The question is, why did help show up for you?
This is where entertainment is going.
They are sick freaks.
Right, so you're kind of like transvestite or transsexual. Sorry. Okay.
On your underwear, do you have a sign that says, "Pardon our appearance to a remodeling"?
This is the worst show This is the worst show I've ever been on.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Let's get the show on the road.
On the road. What?
Is it really Monday?
What does that mean? How does that vaudevillian saying still apply? Get the show on the road. Yes, it is Monday. Hi.
I was sitting here like just 2-3 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
You remember
2 or 3 minutes ago when I was telling you I'm getting ready to turn the mics on, and I turned to Anthony and I turned to Patrice O'Neill, who's sitting in for Jim Norton today, and I said, "Wow, I don't feel like doing this today."
Oh,
some days, especially on Mondays, you're kind of sluggish from the weekend. You're feeling a little woozy, a little groggy. When you get through it, you're into it. For some reason, I just want to go home and go right back to bed.
Well, the bed thing is definitely, that's in the back of your head like every Monday.
Yeah.
I think with everybody.
But I slept.
That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You still just want to go back to bed. I had a fight with my alarm clock this morning. I literally had a fist fight with my alarm clock.
Did you hold it by the base and just bop it?
No, I was beating the crap out of the top of it, and then I punched the front of it. And it wasn't because it was going off. I know what it does. It's his job. It's to wake me up. I understand. But I have the worst alarm clock. I don't know how it really works. It's a mystery to me. It's set, and it goes off, and I know how to shut it off. But as far as setting it or everything else, there's too much of a wacky combination of buttons on top of it. So sometimes when I go to shut it off and I'm groggy, I'll hit one of these mystery buttons, and all of a sudden I'm getting a countdown from 19.
What?
From 19 minutes. It's like a countdown display.
What does that do?
I don't know. So I hit a few more buttons, and now I'm resetting the time the alarm goes off, the days that it goes off, because it's set to go off at like 4 o'clock every Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
So then I'm hitting it, and now it's going to go off on Sunday and only Sunday, and all the rest of the days of the week were wiped out. And then the snooze kept going off, so I'm in the bathroom brushing my teeth, and the snooze goes off, so I go in and hit it, and finally I just had to say, "Baby, the alarm is broke. You got to do something about it, because I don't know how it works." So I woke her up, and
you should just throw it away.
I want that thing gone so badly. I want a simple alarm clock that you don't have to press 18 different buttons and move. And then I sound like a retard when I talk to my girlfriend. I'm like, how do you set this? Oh, it's you push this 2 button and then hit that and hit the thing on the side 5 times. And they go, no, I want to set it for a time and have it go off every day at that time with no problems, no big hassles. It was a pain in the ass. I swear I was ready to yank it out of the wall and do one of those Australian bolo weapons that they used to catch ostrich with around the legs. Just whip it across the room.
Every once in a while, I'll just pull out the plug and just throw the whole thing in the garbage and start over.
Yeah, start anew. So they need. And for years, I had one of those stupid wind-up ones because the blackouts would always get me, make me late. But then I can't sleep there.
Oh, you can hear that crap?
It's like, well, can't they make a wind-up alarm clock that doesn't tick like it's 1860?
I got my old reliable.
What's that?
The alarm on my BlackBerry.
Well, I do the iPhone. I have 3 alarms set for the morning.
Very good.
Set each one 5 minutes apart.
But I have a Bose that Super Agent Bob Eatman gave us a couple of Christmases ago or whatever. And, during the daylight when you're wide awake, you're like, oh, alarm off. Bloop. You got it all figured out.
Uh-huh.
But something happens when you wake up at 4:20 in the morning. Like, I guess your brain is only like 20% functioning.
Of course.
So all of a sudden you hit a button, kind of going down the same road you are right now.
Yep.
You hit a button, all of a sudden, like, the radio blasts on. And then you try to turn the radio off, and all of a sudden a CD that you happen to have in the thing starts playing. Like, I just want this. And then you do turn it off, and like you just said, you're in the bathroom, and then another
alarm goes off.
Like the snooze goes off, or alarm 3 or 4 goes off.
And you're like, oh, now you got to stop what you're doing. Go in there. The girl's awake now. She's mad because you're a retard when it comes to your alarm.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it because, like you said, when you first wake up in the morning, your mind is not at 100% capacity. You can't figure things out. You need the simplest thing. I need like a light up red button. A button that just lights up, hit this, and this shuts off.
And that's it.
I don't need little tiny buttons with text on it that I can't read because it's still dark out. What? It's ridiculous.
Well, we're here, though.
Yeah, made it.
For another fine Opie and Anthony show with Patrice O'Neill. I saw that dumb Extreme Makeover. I guess that's what we watch now every Sunday.
Really?
And I get all
freaking... Is that your show? Is that your program? No, I have to watch my program.
You watch Extreme Makeover where they come in and like they help people and they build a house in a week.
I just see the commercials and it's enough.
And they start screaming, "Move that bus! Move that!" And then the bus...
That's what they screamed in Selma.
Jesus Christ.
And then the bus moves, and then
first one of the day,
and then the family
first one of the week,
and then the family is crying, and they fall on the ground, and then I'm on my stupid couch, and I get like a little worked up because of this dumb show. I don't know, man. It gets to me for some dumb reason.
It gets you all emotional. Why does that do it?
And do they keep paying the house taxes for you?
Yeah.
They do that.
They do, though.
They
pay the mortgage and everything. They don't mess around.
You live in that house for free for the rest of your life.
They don't mess around, man.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I bet there's a time limit. And then you're on your own.
If I was
taxes.
If I was the people, because now they're living in like $1 million home, I would just like sell it immediately. And then downsize, and then you have a lot of money to live with.
Yeah.
They said people get mad at The Price is Right because they wouldn't pay the tax. The people couldn't get the car sometimes.
Yeah. A lot of times they give away the car, but you're responsible for the tax. Like, I can't pay it. It's all right. Man, we get the car, then screw you.
Yeah, that's what sucks about game shows. You're absolutely right.
When you win merchandise, if you win cash, it comes out of that. But.
Or even when they start talking about these great trips to Hawaii or the Bahamas or Australia, whatever.
You're liable for all those taxes.
You have to pay those taxes. So most of those people that are on those game shows, they can't afford the taxes. So they end up making a deal with the game show company, and they never go on those great trips or get the car or the boat or whatever.
And the company gets its advertising, so they don't care. They don't have to come up with the trip or the merchandise.
Just amazing. But anyway, big weekend for football. And you know what? And I hate the NFL and their stupid rules. Patrice and I were just talking about this. I'm at my brother's joint, F.H. Riley's in Huntington there.
What's the field goal? I hate that, too.
The field goal is ridiculous.
You're not a football fan, right?
No, I'm not a football fan, but I know the game.
Right.
I know the game. And when something exciting is happening any season, like the Pats,
yes,
I'll keep track now.
Well,
I'll keep an eye on them.
Well, here's the deal. I'm at FH at the bar, and the Jets game is on, and I'm like, and I'm a Jets, I was brought up a Jets fan, and I'm sitting there like, who wants to see the Jets?
Yeah.
What are they, 3-9? I don't even know at this point, right? So I'm like, all right, let's watch the Pats. And I already knew the answer to this. I don't even know why I tried. So I start searching for the Pats game. Of course, it's blacked out here in New York.
Of course it is.
I'm like, why do we have to sit and watch a team that has no effing hope?
They black it out because they know you're not going to be watching the Jets.
I was in pain.
I was in pain too, Patrice.
I woke up at 12. I was happy. You don't even know how happy I was yesterday. And I woke up at 12, just relaxing. I made pancakes. I went to the store, got pancake batter.
Wow.
And frozen blueberries. I was ready to go. Come 4:15, I'm searching for the Patriots. Like, what's going on? And that regional
garbage.
Jets and the Giants. I know there's fans out there, whatever, but they are the two worst teams to watch. They're the most boring team. Even the Miami Dolphins are more exciting losing.
Oh yeah,
I would the Jets and Giants.
Dude, I would watch.
Anything.
I would watch every Dolphins game from now until the end of the season.
Just to watch them
problem.
try
no
and lose
problem.
is better
Right.
Than, it's the Giants Eli Manning sickens me.
Yeah. Well, they got the regional blackout, and I can't watch the Pats game, and they're showing unbelievable highlights during the boring Jets game, and I'm like, I just want to see this game.
I want to see Tom Brady throw 150-yard touchdown passes from the stands.
Mistake laterals.
Mistakes, and they get here you go, Tom. Do what you do best.
Mistake lateral. They threw a 60-yard mistake lateral bomb to somebody, and every time they scored, it was on this big mouth dude from Pittsburgh who was saying how.
Well, he guaranteed a win. He guaranteed a victory.
Oh, he sure did, and oh my God, right down his throat.
How could they possibly show the Jets in Cleveland?
How? Thank you, Patrice. How?
Whatever fine you had to pay for show.
Yeah,
just do it.
Just pay the fine.
Yeah, just sneak it on. Instead, it was some infomercial or something. Instead of the Pats game here in New York, which was exciting, and Brady just ripped it up again. There was some dumb, they were selling something stupid. I think
that's awful.
The Jets are 3-10, and you're blacking out the Pats game.
No one was at the Jets game. Look at the film of who came to the Jets game.
Really empty.
No one.
The hardcore fans weren't even at the Jets game. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a hardcore Jets fan. I take a peek. I like my Jets.
They were home looking for New England on TV.
Right.
They wanted to watch
they're all flipping around their TVs going, what the hell's going on?
They're teasing us with just amazing plays. I'm like, holy crap.
And they all were good. They all were bombs. There was not one boring touchdown like yesterday.
No offense to Cleveland, but Jets-Browns when we could be watching the Pats and the Steelers?
Offense to Cleveland. No one cares.
Offense
to those UPS uniforms.
Look, I understand.
That team stinks.
I understand the regional blackout rule, whatever the hell it's officially called. But if your team is under 500, that should just done. That's it. Throw all the games on.
I wonder if anybody would have complained and said, "Where's the Jets game, man?"
Yeah, how many people would have?
Who's the Jets game? What is this, Pittsburgh and trying to destroy history? We're watching history being made twice with the worst team ever and the best team ever. And people don't remember that the Patriots was 1-15 one time. They was like 14-0 or something like that.
13-0 for the Pats right now.
I mean, 0-15 rather. They
won their last game of the season.
They were awful at one year.
Yeah.
And they're going for the 16-0. And Miami was the only undefeated team in history that went 14-0.
And now they are.
And they're looking to go 0-16. And those old bums from the 72 Dolphins do nothing but root against anybody who wants to try to break their record. And Mercury Morris, who's 95 years old, does raps. He goes, nobody can. You can only be undefeated if you go undefeated.
Good God.
It's old school. What old black people, how they rap, how they think rap is. Let me tell you something. You got to win the game to be undefeated. And he said,
it started and ended with awful. Curtis Blow.
It's a Curtis Blow type of rap. It's very Curtis Blowy, and he definitely
Fab Five Freddy.
That's how he wants to be remembered. If the he's going to kill himself if the Patriots. And at the same time, Miami going 0-6.
Right.
That's what kind of year it is.
And someone is trying to beat me up on instant feedback.
They can't punch you through there. Don't you worry.
Don't worry, Opie. Next week, everyone can watch the Jets lose. Let me tell you something. I want the Jets to lose to the Pats.
Oh,
absolutely.
Who could root against a team that might break a... We're living...
This is a great story. The Jets beat the Pats. Who gives a crap? I'd rather see the Pats go undefeated at this point. Absolutely. Yes, I would like to see that happen.
Lifetime. I was 3 years old when the last undefeated team in history played.
What do you think happens, though? Do they start sitting Brady? I ask.
No way.
They got to go for it, right?
They're going to beat the Jets because they really the ones that unleashed this problem on the league.
Oh, my God,
Patriots,
that's right.
With his snitching.
Yeah.
They're going to beat them 97. It's going to
be like 97-3.
A 46.
And the 3 is going to be a 60-yard field goal. That is just lucky. The wind just happens to kick up in time. And they're
going to destroy the Jets. They're going to beat the Jets to death just because...
I was embarrassed for, kind of a Jets fan. I was embarrassed when they were the ones that were, telling on the Pats. And we brought this up. Every team does it. But the Jets decided to call out the Pats like that on cheating? Well, are you kidding me?
Mancini and Belichick have a problem.
Right.
But no one, I didn't see anyone, when this happened, I kind of remember, it's weird, but no one to the man and to the woman cared. Like they go, are you joking me? Everybody does that. Yeah. It's like stealing. Somebody made the analogy of stealing. It's like stealing the baseball sign, the signals, your things you do. Everybody does it. They do it so much that now the coaches cover their mouth. You see them? They'll cover their mouth with the book and be like, left, right, off.
I need to do.
That's what you do. You need an edge. It's like it's either that or steroids.
Yeah.
It's steroids and then it trickles down. You have to cheat. And Mangini snitched, and that's what he gets because he had promise from last year.
Absolutely.
You go, they're going to be good. He snitched and made them say, well, he beat us because he snitched. Really? Now people are going to
watch
56-1.
Now the Pats are punishing the league,
destroying everybody.
Thanks to Mangini.
And Belichick has everybody just under some type of hypnosis.
So I watched the Pats game through my BlackBerry, getting freaking updates. And I couldn't find what is it, NFL Network or Dish Network, any of that crap. It was too late. It was too late to search that out.
It was ridiculous, dude. I couldn't believe. I was so hurt because I had 4 hours of happiness, like 4 hours of giddy waiting to watch this game.
Yes.
And then they pull it out from under you.
To get to the two ugliest uniforms. They didn't even play. It wasn't even somebody.
They didn't even play in their good uniforms.
It wasn't even like old school San Diego uniforms versus who got a good looking, like the Panthers.
Right.
Like at least it should have been colorful and happy. It was a disgusting, dreary game with dreary uniforms.
I would love to know the ratings for the Jets game yesterday. Was it really worth it to black out the Pats?
0.2.
I think
they showed a recap of the Heisman Trophy. It got more ratings.
There were 57 people watching in the tri-state area. Hey, football picks sponsored by Dish Network. Time to get more TV from your TV. Sign up for Dish Network today. Travis, myself, and Than all tied with 6 wins.
Wow.
So we got what? We got a game tonight?
Yep.
Yeah, we got a game tonight to see who wins this week's football pool. But, yeah, that was downright depressing. That that game.
Depressing. And what they showed... I would have rather see Circus Soleil or whatever that is than to see the Jets in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's where you live. That's what you were tortured with. Yeah. You should be able to choose whatever you want. I guess you can. People have satellite packages, though, right? Well, they can watch whatever the hell they want, right?
I got Direct, but I got Comcast, and they don't have a football package.
Yeah.
So I would have bought the football package to be able to see who I need to see play.
Yeah.
But see, I don't, week after week, I personally don't like to jump around to a million games. I don't really care that much.
Right.
So, but yesterday I did care. One time I did care, I was screwed out.
And I was mad at Baltimore for getting pummeled yesterday after they gave the Patriots a scare.
Right.
How dare you? How dare you give me 44? It was 44-20, but it was 44-7.
Yeah.
In the fourth quarter.
And then all of a sudden the guys were like,
Yeah, everybody went to sleep.
Yeah, let them score a couple times. Who cares?
After they almost beat the Patriots, they just gave up.
Yeah.
After the guy probably poked somebody's eyes out with the flag. And people didn't notice, I was talking to my boy about the referee flags. Why it was such a big deal. The referee flags have like a bowling ball inside of it. Like, it's not just like, here's a flag, everyone. It's some iron... Some dude from Cleveland lost his career.
Yeah, it hit him in the eye, right?
The ref just threw and hit the bowling ball from the flag, hit him in his eye, and he went blind in one eye.
When they throw those things now, everyone ducks and they wait for it to land.
So the dude could have killed somebody when he threw that flag.
Yeah.
Right. right, we're just getting started. We got Patrice O'Neill, and we got to talk about Oprah and Obama.
Yep.
We got lots to do, actually.
Omentum, baby.
Omentum. Yeah. O&O. They would call him O&O.
O&O connection.
The O&O connection. She's evoking the words of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King.
All right, Ann. I know you're chomping at the bit. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it after the break. Also, a couple weird things. I ripped out a couple articles from the paper yesterday. This guy holds a world record, an amazing world record. That's all I'm going to say right now.
Oh!
It's not like the fattest human, the tallest human, a dude that ate, 100 eggs or whatever.
This is amazing.
This one, yeah, most records I could give a crap about, but the new Guinness Book of World Records came out, and this one is quite impressive.
Can anyone break it, you think?
Let me just put it this way. If someone wants to look for a better record than this today from the Guinness Book of World Records, God bless you if you can find one better than the one I hold in my hand.
If you like train, can you break it?
Huh?
If you train, can you break it?
No.
There's no breaking this record.
No, it's one of these things where you're just going about your life and it happens. And this guy officially has the record for this thing.
All right.
And I don't think there's a better record out there that's more interesting than this one right here. Okay?
Okay.
I'll tell you after the break.
Damn, I hate to wait.
And then the other thing I brought in was the dudes in the Philippines cutting out their kidneys to make a few bucks.
I thought this was like urban legend.
And the picture in the paper yesterday was amazing. The Philippine dudes were just all lined up with a massive scar where their kidney used to be. We'll talk about that after the break.
Selling them.
Yeah, we got lots to do. Phone number 877-212-O&A. It's Opie and Anthony. Patrice O'Neill in studio. So I guess the Guinness Book of World Records came out.
Yeah.
I used to read that book as a kid.
Everyone loved it. It was one of those staples, one of those things everybody had. A good book to have by the Churlet.
Yeah, I used to find it fascinating, and then it got to I don't know. What am I trying to say?
It did change because it was kind of fun to read.
I know what I'm trying to say. They got rid of the freak angle. The Guinness Book of World Records, when we were growing up, had a lot of freaky things in there.
Biggest face,
smallest girl, longest fingernails, all that freakish crap.
Biggest face woman.
Yeah.
Biggest face man.
Biggest face man.
Heaviest pituitary gland. Deepest voice.
And I think the PC police, I think they kind of got to the Guinness Book of World Records. They're like, look, you can't have a record for biggest face. I'm sorry, but you just can't.
Your face is huge.
Right.
Biggest face. That's funny.
The PC police. Right. You can't have no face woman.
Oh,
why?
With a weird picture.
Like, right.
It's a real weird picture. Like, it is always in India.
Yeah.
Somebody with the biggest something is in India.
The guy's always with the fingernails.
Yeah.
He was an Indian guy and stuff. Yeah, it's always in India.
Biggest face.
The guy with the biggest face. How do you even measure that?
From Calumet.
So now their records are like, I don't know, world record for eating hard-boiled eggs and just dumb stuff.
It's awful.
Yeah, it's got to be like healthy stuff that the children won't try to reproduce.
I want biggest face. I want the world record for biggest face. We got to start a campaign.
Littlest feet.
Yeah. Tiny people that fit in cabinets,
Now they got records for mistake. It's a mistake. Like, he got the guy bumped into the most going into the train station.
Yeah.
700 times. Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
That's not a record.
They used to have like just horrific birth defects, and then they would call them records.
Some 9-foot guy, but they had to measure him like he was hunched over like a cocktail shrimp. They had to measure him with like a rope because he's all bent up, but he's like 10 feet tall.
Yeah. He only stands about 6'4", but if you stretch the bastard out, he's 10'2".
If you stretch the bastard out, if you stretch him out, he's 18 feet tall.
Right. Yeah. That's what I miss from the world records.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was the good stuff.
Now they got longest leg hair. Come on.
That's stupid.
And how long is the hair? Like 4 inches or so? Who cares? But anyway.
Some of the records aren't even records. They're like stunts. But, it's like a stunt.
They did have freaks, though. Remember that?
Yeah, I liked the ones where the two fat guys on the mini bike, the brothers.
You know how you can tell, though, that it's weaker? Because the book is beautiful now. Back in the day, the Guinness Book of World Records used to be an arrogant book. It was it looked like a dictionary. It wasn't exciting.
Yep.
No color pictures. It was just you would go, wow. Now they have this amazing looking.
It's very glossy.
Yeah, and you
very
move
colorful.
it, it moves.
That's crap.
It almost has like pop-up features.
Yeah.
When we were growing up and the Guinness Book of World Records came out, you had to go to like the back of the library or the back of the bookstore. Like, hey, I want that book, and they weren't proud to display. It's like, you freak, here you go.
Yeah, it was a
But
mess.
now it's like front and center in every bookstore.
And it was bigger than the New Testament Bible.
Yeah.
It was just huge.
It was real thick.
Now it's just like it's a cocktail. What do they call it? A cocktail table.
Yeah.
Table book. It's just whack. It's like as you go in, this is not exciting.
No.
It stinks.
Coffee table book. That was it. Yeah.
It was awful. But the one I remember all the time is the littlest people.
Yeah.
And they call them dwarfs. They didn't call them little people in there.
No, midgets, dwarves. There's no little people, no political correctness
littlest
there.
midget.
It's a fidget.
So, but this record, this was in the paper yesterday. I'm thinking, wow, maybe I have to pick up the Guinness Book of World Records book again. Pennsylvania man holds record no one wants to break. This guy, Matthew McKnight, hopes nobody manages to top his feet in the Guinness Book of World Records. That's because McKnight holds the record for, are you ready for this? Greatest distance thrown in a car accident.
Oh, wait a minute. Here it is. Now it's a bigger crash. Going. Look at him go, folks. Look at him go. And there he is. Wow.
I don't understand.
God bless him, though, man, for coming up with this record. This McKnight, holds the record for greatest distance thrown in a car accident. The 29-year-old record holder lived to tell about being thrown. How many feet, Patrice?
What was the previous record holder?
Yeah, who held that?
I can guess.
Who's going like, damn, I got beat?
Do they even have the previous record holder?
That's why I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, how did they even...
I don't know.
I would say a mile, and they put it in there.
A mile? Wow.
Because for them to decide that this is a record, it had to be something ridiculous, and they go, no one could have been thrown further than this.
I want to get in a car accident on the Pacific Coast Highway and be thrown off a cliff into the water. I would have the new record, and I would survive. I get it. It's far. The guy was thrown 118 feet by a car that hit him while traveling about 70 miles an hour.
Oof. Did his shoes come off? They always come off.
Dude, he wasn't even in the car. Car going 70 miles an hour. This guy's on the side of the road helping another. What was he helping? Trying to help accident victims along Interstate 376. Kind of in the Pittsburgh area, and then a car going 70 miles an hour hit him, and he went flying 118
Now, do you have to live? This record is a living...
Oh, yeah. I'm sure
I know a guy who died. He lost his head.
Yeah.
And he went 1,316 feet.
There's people in plane crashes and stuff that have flown miles.
Yeah.
You know, that record you got to be alive for.
Yeah,
you got to be alive.
He suffered 2 dislocated shoulders and a broken shoulder, pelvis, leg, and tailbone. He spent 2 weeks in the hospital and 80 days in rehab before returning to work.
Evil Knievel.
There was a plane that broke in half over China, and I think those people won longest skydive without a parachute. Longest free fall.
A lot of those records do hinge on the fact, are you alive or dead? Because if you're dead, it ain't a record.
How about longest drowning?
Longest, because they have holding your breath the longest. They do have the person that can hold his breath the longest, but if you're dead...
longest fall into the Pacific and then slowly drowning and then drifting down into
the murky darkness.
Yeah, how about a record for how long you survived? Wait, how deep you were before you died?
In the water.
In the water,
There you go.
Right.
Exactly. I was alive until my eardrum popped out.
That's a good one.
You know, I'm sure the mafia would be involved with that record. Cement shoes, they drop you.
You know what I would think?
Officially, you're alive for a while.
There's somebody in the Mariana Trench right now.
You gotta be underwater, like with water on your body. Or what if you're in one of those air pockets in like the Titanic, and the thing goes down, and you're like, I sure hope we're still kind of on the surface. Meanwhile, you got thousands of feet of water over
broke a record on the Titanic.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah,
they were in their room with the water just up to the ceiling. He's breathing, going, maybe they'll rescue me soon. And you're on the bottom.
Yeah,
no one's coming for 80 years.
Maybe they're circling this boat.
Yeah. They could pull me out any second now. 80 years later, a robot camera's looking at your skeleton.
Oh, by the way, they don't do eating records, thanks to Pat from Menaki.
Pat knows that.
Because that wasn't safe, so they don't do the eating records.
Oh, really?
Anymore.
So the hot dog, the winner of the hot dog eating contest can't get recognized.
Mike in Jersey, you're on the Opie and Anthony show. What's up, Mike?
Hey, boys, how you doing?
Good, man.
Yeah, I met a guy, his stage name was Henry Height, and back then, it was like 1968 or 1970, he was the world's tallest man in the Guinness Book. He was listed as about 8'2", and back then, I was a 10-year-old kid, I'm thinking, wow, the guy's name is Henry Height, you're all impressionable at that age,
Yeah.
And he was at a local supermarket, Green's Supermarket in North Arlington. So a bunch of us went up to see the guy, and they brought him out of the freezer. They kept him cold, they told us, in the freezer because it was the summertime.
Yeah.
So again, they're making all these impressions on us. You're little kids, and you see this guy. He weighed about 30 pounds, and he was 8 feet tall. He was ugly looking. That's it, boys. Take it deep.
That's it, boys.
How about Paul Pituitary?
How about someone called the Guinness Book of World Records? We got the world's most boringest caller. Needs to be in the next edition.
That's
of
the longest. The longest. You can be made sick by a story until you say "shut up."
The world.
3 minutes 8 seconds.
The world's greatest who gives a crap phone call to a radio show goes to.
I love when it makes me happy though, because you get on the radio and you just want to be funny and then people go, you suck.
Yeah.
And then it's just you realize it's 5 more hours of this.
Yeah.
And all he needed was his 2 minutes to talk about Mr. Harry Height, and it just fizzled.
Harry Height.
It fizzled into nothingness.
I guess his name was Henry Height. He was 7'6". He died in 1972. Thank you, E-Rock.
I like the whole thing that goes before that, though, Patrice. Like he thought of it and went, this is a good idea. Let me call up and I'll get this on the air. And then you get on and you're waiting, and then you hear that, you're on the air. Oh, here comes my story. And you tell it, and it just bombs.
It
and then
fails.
What do you do?
Yeah.
Anytime I get a heckler and I go, and it's bad, I just go, do you see how hard it is? I've been up here 36 minutes, and I said something bad once. You just decided, you thought it out. Yeah. He thought this story out. He goes, this is going to be great because it adds to, and he met Harry Height, but he didn't go to think.
Harry Height.
And usually men.
His name's Henry, but Harry Height sounds
Harry's funnier. He's now Harry Height.
Harry Height sounds really funny, man.
And he just was happy because he thought he relived this. He got all nostalgic.
Yeah.
And it's weird to the man in here. I'm just letting you know, sir, that when you just called in. To the man, no one wanted to say, well, you stunk.
And as we dissect it, he's getting more embarrassed. He's almost got to turn the radio off until we're done talking about him.
Yeah, right about now, he's itching parts of his body. He didn't even know it itched.
And Opie called the elephant out in the room. He's like, look, dude, that was awful. And I wanted to say it. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to say it. And I'm like, that just stunk. Is it just me?
Speaking of tall people and the Guinness Book of World Records, I blame the medical profession, man. They're curing these freaking...
The freaks.
What is it? The pituitary gland keeps squeezing out juice in your brain, and that's why you become one of these giants. And
that's why you become one of those guys. And talk like this. Like, I was 12 years old when I noticed I was a lot bigger than the rest of my class. It was hard for me to even sit down and eat lunch with the rest of the class.
How tall were you when you were 12 years old, sir?
I was 7'1" at 12. My pituitary gland just kept squeezing pituitary juice in. And here's a picture of me on the basketball team. I could only play for a week, and then my knees gave out because I'm tall doesn't mean I'm a healthy man. My joints can't really take the height. And then here's me in high school at 16 years old when I hit 8'4".
Did you go to the prom or any of those?
Yes, I went to the prom. Yeah. Here's a picture of me with my date.
Yeah.
It was done in 3 separate photographs stitched together because she's up to my kneecap.
Because the gunpowder camera couldn't get the gun.
The old gunpowder camera
couldn't fit all your body parts.
Yes, I went to my prom, and we had a good time dancing.
Yeah.
Pinning the corsage on was hard. If you look, that question mark is me pinning the corsage on her.
And that caused extreme lower back pain, huh?
Lower back pain, which I had to go to the doctor for, and they put me on a steroid, which actually increased my pituitary gland more. So here's a picture of me at 19 at 9'7".
But it seems like you lived a normal life, like anybody else.
I tried living as normal a life as I could, but it was very difficult being as tall as I am. My house, I was always bumping my head on the doorway and the lights. And my mother and father were actually 5'4" each. So it's strange that I came out to be so giant.
Now we're watching stock footage as you talk here, and I see a little photo op where you're changing the light bulbs in the gym. It's kind of nice.
I would do that. So no ladder. You could just see me smiling. I'm always smiling in these pictures like I'm happy to be a freak.
How'd you make your money, man?
Usually with the circus. The circus would come to town, and I would just sit there in a chair, and people would come by and point at me and take pictures with me. And here I am. This is me now at 22 years old, and I'm just short of 10 foot tall.
It's still growing, I hear.
Still growing, but how much longer can I live?
I don't know, man.
You know, my heart just pumping blood to my brain. It should have a pump like the Hoover Dam in it.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to pump blood up to my brain at this heart.
I hear your heart in between, like pumping blood is huffing and puffing.
It huffs and puffs.
And then it pumps. Hey, I see another photo of you as a Boy Scout in a Boy Scout uniform.
Well, there it is. It was custom made. My mother had to sew it for me. It's actually 18 different Boy Scout uniforms sewed together. But I wanted to be a normal kid. I just wanted to be like everybody else, so I joined the Boy Scouts.
Yeah, I see you stand in the back row when they take these group photos.
Here it is. Yes. Here's me getting my badge for catching an eagle. And I just took him out of a tree. He was in his nest, and I just reached up and grabbed him. Everyone else had to make some kind of a trap. Not me.
Not me.
Yeah. They called me Old Basketball Heart. It was the size of a basketball when I go to the doctor and they'd x-ray me.
Yeah.
Wonderful, though, being this tall. And here is, the love of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's 4'2", eyes of blue.
Why didn't you at least try to get a woman that was 6 foot tall?
I don't know. She's got to stand on a ladder for us to kiss.
Yeah.
It's making whoopee.
What are you packing for a 10-foot man?
Believe me, it's not proportioned. You know, if it was proportioned, it would be as big as my best gal, 4'2".
None of that pituitary got down?
No pituitary juice got to where it really matters.
No pituitary.
On me, I'd need an elephant trunk for it to even look right. It's very embarrassing. When I'd shower in the gym, actually I'd have to lay down and let 4 showers just hit me. Very embarrassing. But I tried to be as normal a kid as I could.
Yeah.
And who pays for all your special equipment you need, like your bed, your shoes?
Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad. I had to take 3 beds and put them together. When I got a car, we had to take tin snips and cut the roof out, and my head sticks out. Looks like a cartoon.
And you also had to take the front seats out. You're actually driving from the back.
I'm driving from the back. Actually, the trunk. I drive from the trunk.
Right.
And it's very awkward because my knees are still in my face. I hate when Poe parks it because he screws up all the settings on my seat. Inside joke.
Linger longer.
Oos.
Oh, very good. All right, let's say hi to Chris in Arizona. Chris, what's up?
Hey, I got a record that can beat the dude getting hit by 70. I'll keep it short.
Okay.
A woman in like the 70s in the back of a plane that blew up survived a 36,000-foot fall and lived.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that. She was strapped into that seat.
And what happened? What happened?
The plane, like, broke up, and she was in the rear part of the fuselage by the tail, and I guess somehow that kind of cushioned the fall, because you can't tell me you're going to fall from 35,000 feet.
But how does that cushion the fall?
I know. There must have been something where the tail caught the wind right or something. Because
was this plane transporting cotton balls? What the hell? How do you survive that?
She lived through it.
Bubble wrap.
Well, that's all I got.
Thank you, sir. Hey, speaking of that, something a little bit similar. Here in New York, there's an amazing story. There was two window washers, brothers, and I don't even know how these guys do this job, but the scaffolding broke or whatever.
Yep.
And they plummet 47 stories.
Oh my God.
The one brother hits a fence. He's done. Split in half, dead.
Eesh.
Immediately dead. The other guy hits the ground. He's still alive. He fell 47 stories.
47 stories. Didn't hit anything on the way down except for the sidewalk.
He's in a coma. He's in really, really bad shape. But this happened, I think, 2 or 3 days ago. He's still alive.
How the hell do you live through that?
He's got extreme internal injuries, but he's still...
crap.
He's in critical condition at the hospital. Doctors say it's amazing he survived it all. Now his wife is praying he'll make it home one day. I think that's about it.
Too.
Okay.
Those stories make me cringe.
Critical condition with grave injuries to his internal organs and is being kept heavily sedated. And listen to this. Because his organs... Oh, there it is, right? Okay. She said doctors saved her husband's legs, this is the wife talking, obviously, with an operation, but that his internal organs were so swollen, physicians had to cut them open to allow them to expand.
Whoa. So they cut him open and let his organs just swell up.
They must have cracked his ribs or whatever and opened them up to make more room.
And open his abdomen for his liver and everything else.
Yeah, make more room in his cavity so these organs could swell. So maybe they, will survive.
He's just tenderized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a
47
tenderized guy.
Dude, the guy's still alive, though. That's insane.
Yeah, but...
There's nothing soft on the way down here in Manhattan, man.
Oh, my gosh.
You think that when you're falling like that? You go, hey, you think I'll make this? I can make this.
Oh, that factor. That thinking factor just makes me sick. That's why car crashes don't bother me. It's just because you're driving and then you aren't driving. The car accident is so arbitrary.
Yeah.
Like a plane crash is so forever. Like, it's just...
Yeah, you got a long way to go sometimes.
Like you ever have somebody say to you, hey, man, you're more likely to die in a car crash. And you go, I don't give a damn. Like, I've been in 5 car accidents, really. Mm-hmm. Like, I used to pick glass out of my head for years. And it just didn't matter. Mm-hmm. And I always thought this, if you compare a car crash, the only way you can compare the two is if you're driving up the street and you see the truck that's going to hit you like 30,000 feet away, and you have to keep driving into the truck. Like, you're going to die for 15 minutes.
Never seen it that way before, but you're onto something.
When people have time to write notes and stuff to loved ones, because they do that sometimes. Oh, we're crashing. This really sucks. Love you. Hope everything's fine. I'm going to pin this to my jacket. Let me see.
Yeah.
All right, we're at 28,000 feet now.
We're going to crash, but, they started the movie, so might as well watch the movie.
Oh, we're starting to roll now. We're spinning over and over.
You got to hold somebody's hand you don't know on some weird deal with God. Like, I wish clouds were hard. So that
you could just crash into that.
If you crash into a cloud, that'd be different.
No, how about you're holding someone's hand you don't know, And then that one person for eternity will know that you really, truly are a wussy.
Man.
Grab my hand,
dude. You're
dude.
this tough rap dude. And that one person will know for eternity that no, you're a wuss. You cried your eyes out all the way down.
And you cannot live. I don't know if I ever said this before, but Gavin used to be in these well, he's one of these SAS from England or whatever.
Yeah,
sure.
And he said, do you know why?
Hardcore.
You can't live in a plane crash. You know why they have you tuck your head in between your legs when you crash? You know that whole thing?
Yeah.
It's so that you break your neck. And you're not suffering like this guy with his swollen insides. It's so that you die quickly when the plane hits.
Nice. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I totally believe that.
It's right.
Yeah, I completely believe that one. Hey, listen, we got to take a quick break. We could continue with that. We got to talk about Obama. We got to talk about the dudes selling their kidneys for not much money, man. I know it goes a long way in the Philippines, but we'll get into this whole story after the break as well. All right.
What's the going rate of pancreas?
Yeah. Hey, we were going to get into some heavy lifting here, but we got some brand new remixes, and the bit is alive and well. We want to bury this bit. No joke. I don't even know if Patrice knows about the bit. Were you here when we played the sounds of Steve?
The sounds of Steve.
Our own Steve, before he does some production for the show.
He says this is warming up his voice, but it's so ridiculous that I don't know why he does it.
Right.
It doesn't sound like a me, or a, la, la, la. The way people warm their voice up. This sounds like it would hurt your voice.
This is what he does.
What?
That's Steve.
Ow.
He's just a weirdo. And he's trying to say that this is how he warms up his voice.
Oh, I didn't realize. Oh.
So then, I believe, was it Coke Logic that started this? So Coke Logic, I believe, took those sounds and he put it to a song we all know from the old days. It's quick.
Well, look together, everybody knows this is how the story goes.
Hey, really fast, I got to give major props to Fast Freddy from Jamaica Station. Yes, I'm with you, Fast Freddy. Pablo Picasso would never call Opie an Repo Man. Repo Man line.
Okay.
Love that movie. I'm with you today, Fast Freddy. So anyway, there's Coke Logic. He took that annoying noise from Steve and threw it into a song, okay? Here's another example of one we played. This is leading to brand new ones, obviously. This is Cody in Indiana. He took Steve's wacky noises and put it to this classic song.
Some people call me the space cowboy. Yeah.
Even when you know it's coming.
Patrice, we know this is stupid, but it's taken on a life of its own. We've gotten dozens of these in. We've played probably 10 or 12 of them, and we got new ones today.
That was pretty good, though.
All right, well,
and he waited too. He waited till he needed to.
Yep. And we know when a bit's over, and we really thought like last week we were going to bury the Steve C remixes. But then a whole bunch came in over the weekend, and Drew Boogie has one that we're leading to here that made us laugh so effing hard. But first, we go to this one sent in from Georgia. It's Ricky in Georgia taking Steve sounds.
That's pretty good.
It's just the stupidest, dumbest thing. And then Sean in Jersey sent this one in.
How'd your parents die? How'd your parents die?
Shut up.
That's a good one.
Yeah, you went old school now, right? And then we move on with Matt. Oh, Matt the intern came up with one?
Ooh.
Let's see what Matt came up with. Taking Steve's sounds, of course, and throwing it to a tune. This is a song we were talking about on Friday, I believe.
Oh, what you do to me.
Good one.
Hey, right on. Matt gets a passing grade for that. Very good. And then we finally get to Drew Boogie. And I think it's over. I think Drew Boogie hit it out of the park.
Drew always does a bang-up job.
Drew's one of our boys, and he took the Steve sounds and just came up with another masterpiece.
Yeah.
Here's Drew Boogie.
What? What?
There you go.
Drew is amazing.
Yeah.
Not bad, right?
Oh, Drew is like...
Just some of the remixes that came in over the weekend right there.
Drew's Martini Steve thing is like one of my favorite things I ever heard.
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
It's Martini Steve. Like, I don't even know, like, what it does, but when I heard it, I was like, wow, man.
Well, it's not Martini Steve anymore. He's a good boy these days. This?
It's Martini Steve.
I just love that, man. I love that.
It's Martini Steve.
It's just like
I think Steve did that.
It seems, I think it's true, isn't it? Even though it's something you could, I just wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it.
Well, I mean, if you want, I mean, we haven't played it in a while. The Don't Worry, Be Happy thing is my favorite, actually. Hold on. It gets everyone happy. I think this is perfect for a Monday. This thing. This is Drew Boogie as well.
I'm sorry.
That's great, right?
It's terrible. I'm sorry.
Phone number 877-212-ONA. The big story today, it's on our front page.
Oh, everybody's talking about it across the nation because it's such important news.
Momentum! I'm starting to feel this Obama again.
No, you're not.
Absolutely.
Stop it.
Does that make you sad?
No, I know it's not true.
I'm a dreamer.
A dreamer?
I'm a dreamer.
What kind of dream is that?
I just want something different.
What do you mean by
something different for this country?
This is just
what kind of dream? What, to have a black president?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As a white guy, what kind of dream is it to have a black president?
Really? So
that's crazy.
So forget black people's dreams. So you're just saying we just had no dreams our entire existence here.
It's not a dream for Anthony. It's a nightmare.
No, it's
why? What do you think he's going to do, Anthony? He's going to make having guns in your home illegal. He's going to what is he going to do? Get revenge for slavery? Is your ultimate fear?
No, I just think my already ridiculously high taxes will be even higher, and will go to various programs
that I. It has nothing to do with blackness. Well, it does have something to do with black.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, he's going to give all the money to Negroes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, it's this. You know what it is?
How you think that's what he's going to do?
It's this phoniness. I don't like. I don't like this whole phoniness.
As opposed to what? George Bush's honesty?
No, that's phony too.
So
I don't like that either.
You just want any white, as long as you don't care if it's a white guy's phoniness. Is there a genuine white guy out there?
I think like Bill Clinton. There were genuine white guys out there that were actually trying to do what he felt was best for everybody, black, white, whatever. Like Bill Clinton, he was a jackass. You know, he liked getting a little more than he should have, I think, while you're in the office. But I seriously think the guy had good intentions.
And one of those good intentions that he had, did any come to fruition?
Yeah.
Any?
No.
Nothing. Give a black president. It'll only be 4 years.
Give
him a chance.
I just see that as being the beginning of the race war.
Just stop.
And he's a light-skinned black. It's not like they're giving us like.
Dude, are you listening to? Is any white people listening to what he's saying?
It's not like they're giving us.
Or do you just look at him and go, "Wow, he speaks so well."
Kill Whitey?
Well, not kill Whitey, but here's what black candidates, black entertainers. Black politicians that are already in. Here's what they do that they don't think white people are listening. When they get in front of a large group of only black people, they say crap that they think the white people aren't going to hear. We hear it.
Well, here's my big problem, and this is I have said this, that if you're a black presidential candidate, you cannot look for the support of black people, and I'll tell you why.
Ooh, okay.
I'll tell you why. Because of what you just said.
Yeah.
White people, see, black leaders in this country are always picked by who white people hate. Black people don't vote for our leaders.
No.
And our leaders are always, if you notice, people that white people hate.
Right.
Al Sharpton, they hate him.
Farrakhan.
Hate Jesse Jackson, they hate him. And like Condoleezza Rice and Colin Powell aren't our leaders.
Uncle Tom's, they call.
They're not our leaders.
Right.
But they should be because they're black. So if I was a black candidate, I'll make sure that I didn't distance myself, but I would make sure that people didn't feel that white people who have to vote for me to be president didn't feel like I was going to only support black folks. As soon as white people see that black people love you and you love them back, they're not going to vote for you. So whether you do or not, and the thing is, if you don't support, they're still going to vote for you if you're a black president. So even if you don't support black people as a black candidate, when you get up to that point where you might be the president, we're going to vote for you anyway because you're the black president.
But just because he's black.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just like to.
See, that to me reeks of phoniness.
As opposed to what sincerity white people have.
Just like dopey,
you're not voting for him because he's black.
Huh?
You're not voting for him because he's black.
No, I've heard what he says.
Really?
Colin Powell is black, and before he made that ridiculous faux pas at the UN by kissing George Bush's ass and going in there and coming up with all kinds of cockamamie chemical warfare vans driving around Iraq, he was definitely a viable candidate that white people would have voted for. Absolutely.
You?
Yeah. Given the right circumstances. Running against retards.
Yeah, not black in the right circumstances.
I'm kidding. Look, Barack Obama.
Why don't you just say it?
What?
You're not going to vote for him because he's black.
No, it's because I don't like. See? No, that isn't true. Other people are going to vote for him because he's black, but I know what the hell he stands for.
What does he stand for? What does Obama stand for?
Obama stands for helping, let's see, the impoverished. And by that, I mean poor black people.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. But if you say that it means just black people, then people go, oh, you're saying everybody that's impoverished is black? And then it starts that whole thing.
There's more poor white people than poor black.
There are because of population.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem to work that way with black politicians. They will
Does
usually
it work that way with white politicians? Do they?
Yes, we're guilty as hell. These stupid politicians. Why do you think they're always reading in front of a school full of black kids? Give me one goddamn politician during an election year that sits in front of white kids and read to them.
Why aren't they allowed
constantly reading to little black kids?
Little black kids.
But it's all they do.
And I reject what you're saying. Just because you're saying it with passion doesn't mean it's true. I've seen them read in front of little white kids.
No.
And little Puerto
never.
Ricans. Ever.
It's
really?
always, there's 20 little black kids around, and the book's open, and they're all reading to the black kids.
As a matter of fact, I think it was a school full of white kids that the president was reading.
And that reeks of phoniness.
During 9/11. It was just
oh, really? A class full of white kids?
I believe so.
That one? Yeah, show me a picture.
There you go. You just reject. I'm reject what you're saying until you prove it.
I want to see.
I want to see your goofy.
You always see it. You
win.
always see
All
it.
right, then I can say the same thing. I always see what you're saying. I see you see it. You see the white kids
punch
they
up
read in front of
politicians reading kids, and then pop every goddamn picture up.
Punch up Negro children reading.
No, you don't even have to put Negro in.
You don't have to put Negro children, white politicians reading. Like, stop it, Anthony. Just say you're not voting for him because he's black, and let's move on.
No, you're trying to oversimplify this for me.
It's more complicated than that.
And then I'll say that you would just vote for him because he's black.
Of course.
Okay, then I'll vote for him because he's black. I won't vote for him because he's black.
I don't care what his politics are. It doesn't make a difference. Don't you see black people?
That's what Oprah's doing then that's exactly what Oprah's doing.
So?
Momentum.
Okay.
But why can't white you support each other because you're white all day?
All right, I'll fess up.
Yes.
I'm not voting for him because he's black.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay.
Now let's get to momentum, racist.
I'm a racist.
If his name was Cliff Barnstall, you might vote for him. Colin Powell has no white person gonna vote for somebody named Barack Obama.
He's light skinned black too. There, it's not like they're giving us a Forrest Whitaker black guy.
If it was fun. Is Jesse Jackson on TV?
Yeah.
He's our leader, but we didn't vote for him. But he's our leader because y'all don't like him.
You saw what Andrew Young said, right?
No.
He says that Bill Clinton is more black than Obama and has probably been with more black women.
Who cares?
Well, because there's a lot of people nervous now with Oprah and Obama that Clinton's campaign is slowing down a bit.
Thank God.
And Andrew Young came out and said, look, the Clintons are into the black people too.
Who wants a woman?
They're all
president?
going for the black vote right now.
No one can have a woman president. It's not acceptable.
Well, Oprah doesn't even want a woman president. She went for black over woman
because she has a monthly. She knows that what her decisions are every month is against. Like I see what happens to my girl every month, and if she had to make a logical decision
during that time,
the world would be over. If there was if during her month, you know what she said today? She said her hair hurts. Like she feels like cutting off all her hair because it hurts right now. And if you had a button that control rockets in front of her when her hair hurts,
yeah. Instead of hair, it would be the Koreans hurt.
Yeah, are you out of your? Why don't you shut up, Africans, and then launch a missile?
Yeah, the Koreans hurt right now. I need to get rid of the Koreans.
They hurt me. You can't have an emotional creature like that running the world.
They're in menopause stage. I'm sure it gets a little better.
Oh, that's right.
Little hot flashes, maybe, but
Hillary's winding down.
Yeah, she's winding down a little bit.
She's winding down.
And how much of a woman
she's at
was
the hot
she, really?
flashes?
She's having a hot flash.
Hot flashes. That womb is drying up like a prune.
And she got to drink soy milk every morning to get that estrogen count back up.
She drinks Ensure.
You don't want your president drinking Ensure in the morning.
Ensure.
That's some old lady milk. Keep her beard from growing.
Old lady milk.
Hey,
keep her from getting lupus.
See, I'm more in the camp of I don't give a crap, by the way. I just like the excitement that Oprah's bringing to this whole race right now.
Excitement?
It's fun to see 30,000 people showing up for an Obama rally because Oprah's there. She's like doing Book of the Month, and she's like Candidate of the Month. It's all
Let me tell you what I didn't like about the Oprah thing. When Oprah went to Iowa, stumping for Obama, she gets up there and sounds like Oprah Winfrey from the TV show.
Okay.
Because there were predominantly white people in the audience.
Okay.
She goes down to South Carolina. It's 30,000 black people. Mm-hmm. She gets up there, and this is a quote from her. She goes, I ain't here to talk about no books. I ain't here to talk about no books.
You know why?
That's friggin' Oprah. It's phony.
No,
it's a put on. It is phony. Oh, stop it, Patrice.
Let me explain to you.
It's phony.
I'm going to explain to you real quick.
All right.
Okay. White people only have
Ant's getting nervous that we might have a black president. You can hear it in his voice.
I'm not nervous.
White people only have one cultural thing to answer to.
Yeah.
Like, you don't, if you have to answer to relate to two different things, like if you fish, you have to use bait to catch different fish. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't just, some fish you need a worm, some fish you need another small fish. You don't relate to people the same way. Black people like to hear somebody go, y'all, sometimes. I ain't hear no book. And they go, you know what? I like that. White people like to hear you go. I talked to a friend of mine. I will not say his name. He can say his name if he wants to. I was talking about that dumb Ricky Hatton and how I was having trouble, the Ricky Hatton Mayweather fight, and how I was having trouble making a decision. Because Mayweather annoys me a little bit, just with what he does. But I had to choose over him or this white boy from England. I chose Mayweather. Okay? And I said, why is it that white people can't let black people have nothing?
What?
Listen to me. Listen to me.
What?
Listen to me. Why is it that you just, it's like your fury towards us won't stop?
Are you kidding
Wait a minute. I'll say this last thing. He goes, he had to run down to me why I'm not famous. Like, he goes, a guy like you should be a millionaire.
That's what I agree with that.
You know what
wholeheartedly.
He said to me? He said, all we want you to do, and this is for white people, white friend of mine, all we want you to do is just be polite. White people want black people to go, yes, sir.
Polite? No.
Yeah, just to be a guy who makes you feel comfortable.
No.
That's why you're nervous about Barack. He does make white people feel comfortable. But when you get into that, that's why white people will hate. They don't hate the color. It's the confidence or the arrogance,
that
so they
ain't
speak.
Right. It has nothing to do with that. It's not so much I want you to make me feel comfortable.
You do.
I don't want you to make me feel uncomfortable. There's a difference. There's a big difference. I don't need anyone coming up to me going,
tried to
yes,
me just now with words.
I don't need anyone, black or white, to come up to me and go, yes, sir, no, sir. I don't need that. I don't care. But don't come up to me with an effing attitude for no reason.
You don't understand. It's not an attitude.
What is it?
It's flair.
Flair, and then wait, and don't run away from what I was saying about Oprah before. You saying with the different types of bait for different types of fish.
Okay.
So she feels the need to go up in front of a crowd full of black people and say, I have to relate to these people, so let me sound completely uneducated. Uneducated.
It's not that.
Yes, it is.
It's where she might have been. Now, if she's in front of the NAACP, she's going to go, ladies and gentlemen, we're here to say to you this evening. Now, Oprah is super famous.
Of course.
Okay? Today we have to say this. And in front of those black people, it'll be like that. In front of people in South Carolina at certain places, it's just like R. Kelly. White people know R. Kelly from I Believe I Can Fly. I believe I can touch.
We know
black people know him from in that. But black people know him from Booty. Booty. He sings a song where he just goes booty. And it's a different relatable thing. Well, like Martha Stewart doesn't have to relate to a hip hop kind of world, and she doesn't have to relate to old white people. She just has to relate to whoever gravitates towards her.
Let me tell you something. Then how come you take a white politician? Let's take Rudy Giuliani.
Okay.
If he goes down south, he's not going y'all. He's still a guy from New York. And then when he goes to the Pacific Northwest, he doesn't have to drink Starbucks in a rain slicker doing heroin.
Exactly.
And then when he does it, why then this phony put on, let me try to relate to the different types of black people.
Maybe it's a freedom that she is that, though. Oprah,
she's not.
Listen, Oprah has to be a certain way on her $1 billion show that mostly old white
so
women
that's
support.
Phony.
It might be. It might be.
Okay.
When she goes someplace, when you're free to be like, you ever go to a black party and a white party? I know this is black, but we are different. Black parties, people dance.
Thank God you said it.
White parties, people drink.
Yeah.
Just as we're different. And when you go up and go, I ain't here to support no, because she knows black people, what they feel about her is like old funky Oprah with old book club, right? Mm-hmm. And she has to go up there and go, man, I'm as down as anybody. Like Brian Gumble. I saw Brian, where I turned with Brian Gumble, he was talking about when Muhammad Ali lost to Joe Frazier.
Yeah.
He cried like a baby. But he's not a gangster, but there's a blackness, there's a pride there, but still you have to go out sometimes.
You guys got to lose that crap.
I agree.
You gotta lose it, or we'll never ever be a single nation of white and black
really,
people living
that,
together.
That'll be it. That'll be the final thing.
Is that the racial deal we're making? If Oprah can go and speak the same way to everybody, the same way she speaks to white people or black people,
Part of it.
Why don't you speak black?
I'm not. Well, let's look at me. I'm not sitting there talking about spaghetti and meatballs 24 hours a day because I'm Italian, and I'm not sitting there with my Italianness dripping and my Italian pride and wearing a little fedora and looking like I just got off at Ellis Island.
But that's the wonderful thing about white people.
Yes,
and that's what holds us back as black people.
It does.
What holds us back is that we have to support blackness sometimes. Sometimes we shouldn't. So like Michael Vick, we shouldn't be galvanizing because white people are not supporting. But anytime white people, and this is the thing about how we feel about y'all. Anytime you're talking, it seems to be a condescending you people. But white people don't have you people. You have individuality. You can hate another white guy. You don't have to. Your millions has nothing to do with his millions. If Fan does something, if Fan goes out and kills somebody, white people will not go, you have to stop that. They'll just go, that boy was bad.
All right.
But we do talk about the white shooters that do those school shootings. They're always white kids.
You dismiss them. That's what I'm saying. You do have that in your blood where you can dismiss your criminals. We just don't have that.
Well, that's your problem. You got to figure that out.
I don't know how to figure it out.
I don't know either. But hey, it should be pointed out that Hillary Clinton did the fake Southern accent.
Oh yeah, she did. Well, she's the phoniest. She's the phoniest bitch ever.
Right,
ever.
So white guys aren't doing anything phony.
All right, listen.
No, they are. Absolutely.
Hold on, I just rang the bell.
Eat my watermelon here, I'm upset.
Bell.
I know.
I know. That's why I was laughing hysterically.
That was really funny.
Our fruit came, and Patrice has man, I've never seen more watermelon in front of a person in my life.
That looks really juicy and good, though.
I got some dumb pink grapefruit, and you got watermelon.
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to have to, just because white people might see me. When we come back, I want to talk about...
Uh-oh. Sit down.
What happened?
He's getting,
This is what I'm saying, the magic that white people have over our brain.
Sit down!
It's not, though. You guys have won for years now. You just can't face the fact that you're winning, and you're still, acting like it's 1969. You're winning! Enjoy your victories. You're just going around still like, oh, my God, we're still the most persecuted thing on the face of the earth, blah, 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 blah.
True.
You're winning.
We're not winning.
Right,
yes, you are.
Hey, round 2 after the break. It's Opie and Anthony. Now we're talking about black quarterbacks versus white quarterbacks. Real fast.
Throw a blanket statement like that.
Hold on, real fast. Patrice is going to be at Comics here in New York City. Comix. If you're trying to find it on the old internet. It's going to be there the 28th and 29th of this month on Friday and Saturday night. A couple shows each night. Give them a call, 212-524-2500 to book your seats for Patrice O'Neill at Comics.
Thank you, sir.
His comedy is amazing, man. It almost looks like you're just riffing every time I see you.
Well, thank you, sir.
I don't know if you are, but you get... Sometimes you're just going with it. That's kind of brave, right?
Yeah.
But we're talking about white quarterbacks and black quarterbacks. Tim Tebow.
Yeah, he won the Heisman.
Won the Heisman for the Gators.
If you're into college football, Tim Tebow
is an animal.
And he's a great quarterback. But this is what I was saying about, we left with the watermelon, right?
Hold on. Let me explain, though, for the people that don't know. Tebow, he plays for the Gators. My nephew is a massive Gators fan. He went out to Vegas last year for the big game and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, this guy is 6'4", 230 pounds, something like that.
White boy, don't forget.
White boy.
Gotta say he's a white boy.
I think he threw for 29 touchdowns and ran for 22, something like that.
Right, those numbers around there.
Either
he ran for 29 and threw for 22, but...
And I was reading about him over the weekend. They're saying that most likely the NFL doesn't want a quarterback like him. It's too risky to pay a guy so much money that's going to get hit like this guy gets hit in college football. This guy takes some ridiculous hits.
But he's a physical specimen. He'll go just because of his physicality.
Oh, they'll give it a shot, obviously. But, like Tom Brady, you don't want him taking those type of hits. You don't want Peyton Manning taking those type of hits
but if
that this kid takes.
If Tom Brady or Peyton Manning could run like Michael Vick.
This is the black quarterback versus white quarterback thing.
And actually did run. Do you think people would... This is what bugs me, the magic that white people have over our minds. If I can run, why not run? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like every time a black quarterback, it's almost like Donovan McNabb, he got his for the Philadelphia Eagles, he got his leg hurt, right? It's almost like he's happy he got hurt so he can now not run. So that he can throw, so white people can go.
Now he could be the white. Hold on,
I'm a quarterback, like you like, white people. Instead of being the physical talent you are.
So he can be the white quarterback in the pocket, just
to make white people feel better. But Tim Tebow, who's a runner,
he's an animal.
He's an animal. No one says, oh, he needs to learn the game. He's a little bit dumb. He's not smart enough for the game. It's like, why do we let white people just have power over what we do? It makes me sick how much credit we give you for our life.
No.
Why do you people buy so much? Here's what kills me. I had to argue with this white boy about what we buy. Black people buy rims and chains. You know what white people buy? Life-size statues of Superman. For $5,000. That's what you buy.
What are you talking
about?
Talking about
for $10 million.
Well, like people that are doing very well off people.
People with money.
Of color will buy watches and chains and
diamonds.
Stuff. And then white people will buy other things like giant statues of Batman for their lobby.
Gold toasters. Like, that's what white people...
But we're just different, and we're going to always be different. Who gives a crap?
Why can't we just say that instead of always trying to act
like
Patrice
we're different, and we're always going to be different.
Patrice, you always try to make it like, all right, here's the situation. Now just say you're racist and everything will be fine. Like, it's not, you can discuss the point. There can be something in there without the white guy having to be racist.
I wish it was. Oh, I pray that it is. I pray you stop. Stop. Just stop being racist or just be racist.
Hold on. Let's, we had someone that was at the Oprah, I'm calling it the Oprah rally yesterday, but,
Omentum.
I guess they had to go to work. Let's go to Mark in Atlanta. Mark, what's up?
Good morning, boys.
Hey.
Hey, Anthony, I got to call you out on the way you're ranking on Oprah. I mean, I don't watch her. I've never watched her. But I know that when you get a guest in studio, say that is a born-bred Brooklynite, you drop right into the heavy New York accent.
Like who?
Really?
Say the guys from The Sopranos or Goodfellas.
Hey, yeah. Hey, what are you doing? Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, gabago.
Why do you do that, sir?
Hey, maybe it's different, people, different bait for different fish. You know what I mean? And if you want to sleep with the fishes.
Is that true? I don't know if that's true.
No, it's, first
I've been
of
with
all,
Anthony a long time. I've never noticed that.
If it is true,
I've never
it's not.
that.
If it is true, let me tell you something. If it is true, it's not calculated, first of all. And I'm discussing something with somebody, so maybe I will. It's absolutely calculated.
Maybe she just
Why would Oprah?
She was just feeling like, what's up, y'all?
Why would she want to go up there? And she's a very educated woman. Why would she want to go up there and sound completely uneducated? I ain't here to talk about no books.
But why is that sounding? Why is that not colloquialism? Why you were relating?
First of all,
you were trying to relate to Mr. Super Duper from whatever, and you just
Patrice,
comes out.
As the referee, I've been with Ant for a long time. I've never seen him do that.
You know something? I'll even give the guy the benefit of the doubt. I would
love to get some examples of that.
Get a little more Guinea when we have an Italian guy in here. Frank Vincent comes in, starts talking about things. It's like, you want to kind of Goodfellas it up a little bit.
And I don't really carry the way, but I did notice the Oprah thing sounded a little weird. I'm with you on that. I was like, why would she talk like that? Why wouldn't she just use her just regular delivery like she has every day on
no one would think
show.
any different of her if she spoke like she does on her show, and like I know she speaks in business meetings or whatever. She's got to say, I ain't here to talk about no books.
I thought it was
that. First of all,
I thought it was strange. I'm like, wow, that just sounds out of place.
As far as grammar goes, it's awful. And then
it was impassioned. It was an impassioned kind of relatable.
Yeah, like black people don't like no books.
Nah.
Why talks about the books?
Maybe she's secretly working for the white man. And this would,
wait a minute.
would turn a lot of people off.
But
like,
it's
okay.
because black people might see her as this black woman who just like buys schools in Africa and relates to old white women in that way where it's like, hey, read this book this week. And it's never read like the black novel that has a pimp on the front and a hooker on the back cover. It's kind of, it's like she's saying, look, I'm not here to be the Oprah that we all know.
She's not a fan of that culture. She said it. She's not a fan of the hip-hop culture and having those people on to talk about hip-hop.
What do you mean by those people?
I mean those people.
What do you mean?
People that are hip-hop culture. Those people. You know what I mean?
I love when people do that.
Just say
what do you mean by those people? Hey, hold on. We got Richie.
No, she has Negroes on. I've seen it.
Hold on. We're going all the way to Putnam Valley for Rich's phone call here. Rich, what's up?
Guys,
hey,
I want to start by agreeing with Anthony because it absolutely aggravates me when I hear somebody speak that way. But Patrice hit the nail on the head, and it's a culture thing. I just understood it on the way to work today. I'm going to a corporate job. It's corporate culture. I will speak differently all day today than I will when I go out to the bar tonight with my buddies, and I speak different to my children. And Anthony, from 9 o'clock... Before 9 o'clock on, you got one way you speak. After 9 o'clock, you speak another.
Wow. All right.
Dude, you don't understand.
That's what
I'm not going up to give a speech to people. I'm not changing the way I talk, giving a speech like Oprah did.
Wait a minute. If this guy, who sounds like he probably is on a softball team... One of those dudes.
What's wrong with being on a softball
it's nothing.
team?
No.
Racist. Hey, what's wrong with softball?
I'm saying that if he gave a pep rally for his softball team for Saturday, he's going to go, we're going to get it, But at work, if he gives some type of pep thing at his work, he's going to go, we had a wonderful, this month was a wonderful time. We made a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. She's in front of who she thinks she goes, I ain't here to do no books, y'all, right? Right. It ain't like, we don't read. We don't read.
Well,
it's like,
it might as well have been.
I'm not here to be white Oprah. I'm here to be black Oprah. And she did. That's what she was doing. What is wrong with that?
She has a lot of influence when it comes to books and stuff, and then she talks like she doesn't read one.
She should just be the educated, successful black woman that she is.
She's not
and
here
not try
pump
to
no books.
And not
saying.
Why is it? The woman is probably the most successful woman in the history of this country. She's a black woman, and instead of just being a woman that is successful, she's got to have the blackness that comes out.
Why?
So everyone else can go, good, we can still like her because she's black. Why can't she just be a successful woman?
Martha Stewart had dual loyalties. She's loyal to something, and then she's cooking a pie, and that's what she's known for. Try this pie. This pie is delicious. And she goes out somewhere and then goes, I ain't here to cook no pies. That's not saying don't eat pies. It's she's saying, look, I'm not here to do what y'all seeing. Listen, forget those books. Not like don't read, dumb Negroes.
I understand.
All right.
Stop.
I understand.
All right, hold on.
I'm effing with you as far as that's concerned.
All right, good.
But she shouldn't have to put this dual personality on because who she is, an educated woman that came from crap, built herself up to be one of the richest, most successful women in history.
Right.
She doesn't have to do that.
She shouldn't have to.
Exactly. Why, when she gets in front of 30,000 black people, does she feel compelled that she's got to fit in? And why can't the people respect her for where she came from or where she is without her having to jive it up?
Now, do you hear your voice right now? If somebody's agreeing with you with how you're doing what you're doing now, it's easy to go, yes, Anthony. Mm-hmm. But if you're like, listen, I just think this, and I think that, and I think this.
It's the WAP in me. It comes out and I start yelling.
People are going to listen and go, yeah, I agree. As opposed to go, yeah, I ain't here to read no books. Woo! And if she says,
"Oh my God,
will you support Obama, please?"
Oh my
God, they're gonna go. Yes, we will, Mrs. Oprah. She wanted some energy.
All right, let's go to Jack in New York. There's a lot of great phone calls coming in. Jack, go ahead.
Yo, what's up, guys? Long time listener.
Thanks, Jack.
Yo, I feel like, Patrice, you're making it feel like that just because Oprah's getting more famous and more educated, that black culture doesn't want her at all because she's not ghetto. They should look up to her and want to be like her.
They do look up to her.
Not education and stuff.
They do look up to her, but what I'm saying is there's a cultural difference. When you're in front of reserved white people who are mostly reserved all the time, unless they're doing a dog to bounty hunter thing, which is, I say that word when no one's around. And in life, y'all are reserved. And that's like I said, when you party with white people, they just go, hello, and how are you, and drink. Black people like to go, yes! Woo!
That's not true.
We ain't here to read no books.
Fire off a few rounds.
All right, thank you. We got to go to Anita. She's a faithful listener to the show. She calls from time to time. Anita from Long Island. What's up, Anita?
I think black people should have been offended by her, saying that. She assumed that that's the way that they talk and that she would relate to them by sounding ignorant. I didn't hear the speech, but I would have been like, why is she talking like that? I'd have been very, very upset.
What's wrong, Patrice?
Because you can hear this lady's Long Islandness that she's trying to hide for this phone call. And you don't speak differently with your friends, ma'am, than you do while you're trying to be very speechy right now. You don't have I hear the tone in your... I hear it, ma'am.
This is Anita, man. She gets a little worked up from time to time.
Yes, she's going...
she's a black woman, too, right? You can hear that?
Hell no.
Yeah, Anita's a black woman from Long Island.
You can't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hear it.
Well,
you hear Long Island.
Other times when she gets a little excited, oh boy.
She goes, I'll be reading no books.
Yeah.
Exactly. Come on,
Anita. Reading no books, y'all.
I'll be reading. I ain't here to plug no books.
I've heard a few different deliveries from Anita over the last year or so. This is a different... See, she's laughing. She knows.
It's who you talking to. I don't know who she was talking to, but the demographic... I bet. Look at the. Do we have the reaction, Opie, from the people that she was talking to?
Yeah, we're trying to find the audio.
Yeah, find that audio.
I'm
sure it's.
I'll tell you this much. I just thought it sounded weird. That's it. I'm like,
why is she? Hear this. I desperately want to hear this.
Why is she doing that? I mean, I would assume that there's a lot of people in that audience that are just as educated as she is. But why did she feel like she had to do that?
But still educated.
I don't get it.
You can go in front of an NAACP audience and go, I ain't here to plug no books, y'all, because it's not saying. It's just saying, I know you know me from this part of life, but I'm down. That's what it is.
First of all, she's not. She's not down. She lost her down years ago.
She's nowhere near down.
I think she wants to perceive herself as being down. I think it's advantageous to her to do that when she was plugging Obama to try to get. They want blacks across the board voting for Obama. Every black.
Do that anyway.
They want what you call the Uncle Tom working for the man in a big building somewhere, and they want the street guy that they got to go out and pick up the night before, throw in a truck so he can vote that day.
The only black people who won't vote for Obama are savvy political black people. The average person, if there's a black candidate like Obama,
will vote for color.
Will vote for Obama,
and
regardless.
You know what's a disgrace in the black race, I believe? Constantly,
the black race?
People, but yes, constantly, people are bringing.
From what planet are we Negroes from?
The
planet
black
Negrotron,
the Negrotron,
Nigobots, and
from what galaxy?
The evil Nigobots.
From what galaxy, Patrice? Let's get into this a little bit. What galaxy is it? I can't even say the word because we're not allowed to, but you are.
The Negromeda.
Negromeda, pork pie 12.
I think the most memorable quote by Dr. Martin Luther King is what? I am not allowed. No, not I have a dream. That people should be judged. by the content of their character and not by the color of their skin.
Yes.
And people...
And why don't you listen to that?
But no, I do. Black people are constantly judging people by the color of their skin and not by the content of their character.
I say this thousands of times. I've said this.
Yes,
no one cares.
They're constantly bringing up Martin Luther King?
We don't hate you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not my oppressor. He's not my... We were left. Like I said, Jews have a mustache they can hate. They hate Hitler. They hate his face. They hate who he is. We have your color. That's what it is. We don't like white. If we can find the actual people who enslaved us, the dude on the little bike with the big wheel in the front and the mustache that curls, we can. If we had a mustache, we would not hate you all. But we don't like you because you're white. But you don't like us because you're black. Oh, whatever, because we're black.
Well, but because it's the whole, I don't think we get each other. I don't think we understand each other. The cultures are so
white
different.
People have nothing to get. I understand white culture. I get it. Yeah, it is the culture.
It's
black people have a culture.
It's pretty much just whatever it is.
Yeah.
White people have and we
don't have anything that we don't understand about you. You don't do anything
you guys have a
different.
bunch of things that we don't understand.
Yes, why don't you try to understand them?
We have between the gunfire, for love of God. What are you doing? I'm talking about,
and we pick and choose.
Little bit of assimilation.
We pick and choose. We take some of your music. We take from here and there.
Can you just love it and let us have it too?
Patrice, I'm talking about a little assimilation to society without having the rest of black people say, "Oh, he's kowtowing to the man."
All right.
There's just this huge gap between the two peoples that we have a hard time relating and working together.
You have your sellout in Uncle Tom, and you call it the left.
Mm-hmm.
White people created.
Oh yeah.
You created this thing called the right and the left, and now it's like left are the Uncle Tom white people who like those Negroes, and we the real white people, the right. Over it's all wordplay juggling, man.
You guys got it knocked this day and age. Knocked.
All right, let's take a break. We'll do round 3.
I ain't here to do no books.
Round 2.
I think I'm just gonna go to Starbucks and let you guys enjoy yourselves.
Oh yeah, go to your whitey Starbucks.
Go to your hunky bucks. Or is it black bucks? What you want to call it? I'm gonna go to Black Bucks and get me some hot black coffee.
I'll take coffee orders and let you guys have fun for another 20 minutes. Let's just agree to disagree and move on. Jesus, talking about movies or chicks or something. Hey, is Roland coming in with his top 10 movies?
Now that we all get together to hate Roland.
All right. So I think we might have done the Oprah thing.
Yeah. That was about Oprah?
I think we might have covered Oprah doing the Obama thing. We'll talk about movies. We did football. We did a little boxing. Mm-hmm. Hey, we actually did some stuff today. And we still have about an hour to go. It's Opie and Anthony. Stay there. I'm sorry, Patrice. I didn't mean to. It's comics here in New York City. COMIX. Online.
Yeah, I'm there December 28th and 29th for this month's Friday and Saturday, 2 shows. And the number's 212-524-2500.
Is it okay if a few of us white people go?
You know I like you. I enjoy you there.
Yeah, you enjoy. That's it.
Enjoy you there and bring all the fellas there to make sure that I suck as a comic, as Eric looks and he's not impressed.
We're just as important to you as an appetizer. You enjoy the appetizer, but all right, I'm done with the appetizer. Got to get to my meal now. Get lost,
Whitey.
Whitey.
Come there, man.
Huh? No.
I would like you to come.
A lot of white boys go and see Patrice O'Neal.
Yeah, I got white fans.
I know you do.
You got to be careful, but
you killed on the virus tour this summer.
Damn it.
Hey, we were talking about movies during the break. It's not our fault we got to stop for commercials. I mean, the show just continues.
Yeah.
We were talking about Will Smith and I Am Legend. That movie looks really, really good.
That movie is getting me excited as 300. 300 was the last movie that I was excited to see.
Saw the trailer and went like, oh, got to see that.
Yeah, this I Am Legend looks amazing.
That looks really good. It's like a retelling of Omega Man. Remember the Charlton Heston movie? Damn you.
What a great movie that
is. I know it's a similar movie, but is it supposed to be like the new Omega Man? Or is it?
I Am Legend is supposed to be
Is it a remake?
Oh, it's like Omega Man was off of the movie of the book I Am Legend.
Mm-hmm.
It was they went off the book a little bit more. This movie's supposed to be more like the book, more like I Am Legend. The book follows it because in Omega Man the villains were mutants, but they had a purpose. Like they were people, but they just had a disease and they were figuring things out. I think the villains in here, they're like vampires or
zombies or something.
Yeah, right on, man.
Yeah, so
well, it does look great. The trailer with, like you were saying, and Times Square with lines and stuff running around.
And he drives a pretty cool car in that.
I think he drives everybody's car or something like that. It's just like, it looks good, man.
Drives a Shelby.
I'm gonna. Oh, does he really?
Yeah, red one with white stripes.
Does he really?
Yes, he does.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say there's gonna be another human being alive in that movie.
Do you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be another person.
Somebody said Oscar already. Some critic said just Oscar award.
Yeah,
people are crazy when they say that before the movie even comes out or anything.
They've seen it already,
before
so
it's done. Is it even cooked yet? The whole thing.
They've seen it. They one of them critics on Rotten Tomatoes was like, "This should be an Oscar."
Yeah, they said that about Evan Almighty too. And look what happened.
Oscar-worthy performance.
As Noah. Steve Carell as Noah.
Look, I don't even know if Evan Almighty is good. I have no clue. I know it just did horribly at the box office, and I think one of the reasons that was a trailer where they finally decided, why don't we just show the entire movie in the trailer? They've been heading this way for a long time. But with Evan Almighty, you just knew the entire. There was no reason to see it after that.
Yeah, I hate when they do that with movies. You go there and go, oh, let me check out the previews, or when you're at home and you go to do a pay-per-view movie, and it goes, oh, preview. Let me just check this out. Dum-dee-dee-dee-doo. Well, don't have to watch this.
Thank you.
Thanks. You ruined the whole goddamn thing.
Right.
Just lay it out. They do like the beginning part, and then they show you the twist, where in the movie, if you were just watching it, you would go, get out of here. That happened? What? And then they show you in the preview. And it's like, oh, come on.
Hey, speaking of movies, in studio, we got Roland. Roland sees more movies than anyone alive. How many movies did you see this year, Roland?
Almost everyone.
Almost every every movie that's ever been made.
Oh, no, this year, though. I see pretty much all of them.
I thought he was going to say close to 100, but no, his answer is almost everyone. Name one movie you didn't see this year.
I'm seeing I Am Legend tomorrow, and I haven't seen that yet.
Why aren't we seeing I Am Legend tomorrow?
I don't know.
I don't know. Get yourself a ticket.
It's tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Oh, at night?
At night.
Oh, all right.
That's why I didn't.
All right. No, oh yeah. Now you
and who can go? I want to like.
Yeah, who gets to go?
Celebrities and people.
How did you get to go?
I don't know. I got invited.
All right, listen.
Because of this show?
No.
Oh, okay. Because of what?
Red carpet.
Yeah.
You do red carpet.
Yeah.
Do people go, Mr. DeLuise, Mr. DeLuise?
No.
Roland, how many? So you've seen every movie?
Almost.
Every major movie that comes out, you see. How many movies you see a week?
Probably 4 or 5.
A week?
A week. Because it's part of the job, yeah.
That's
part
sad.
of the job.
So with
you see it.
The job of being a lonely man.
That's so sad.
Yeah, what are you hiding, man?
Him and his helium balloon that he just sucks on as he's watching the movie.
What are you hiding that you have to see 4 or 5 movies a week?
He's sad.
You're sad. Yeah, you're looking for someone.
Do you go with people or just alone?
Depends. If my friends they want to see the movie, they can. Everybody invite.
Do you have to pay for Invisible Friends seats? Or
no. I do have
George
friends.
Glass. It's my friend George Glass. No?
No, people do come because they want to see the movie early. So
yeah, Tyler Durden sits next to you.
No.
Oh my God, that is you know what? I'm so glad I like white people stuff, so I can enjoy that. That is ridiculous. That is the reference maybe of the decade, and I'm so happy I knew that, man, because he looks like he has a Tyler Durden.
Oh, he's got to.
Yeah.
Who's your Tyler Durden?
Sits next.
It's like a lesser Brad Pitt. It's like a his Tyler Durden is a B actor. It's like
oh yeah. It wouldn't be Brad Pitt.
No, It would be a chubby guy that's almost in shape and has a little more hair than he does.
Just a little better me.
Just be like, what's his name? Giamatti.
We need a chubby actor that looks like he could be in shape.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti.
This is Tyler Durden. It's called Mike Club.
Yeah, I might go.
I might.
I don't know.
Stephen S. from Bayshore has a very good observation or a question. He asks, hey, Ope, do they project the movies directly onto Roland's huge, giant, sweaty forehead?
Oh, God. Oh, that is not nice.
Oh, my gosh.
So his answer is he's seen almost every movie that came out this year. So if you go 4 or 5 movies a week, you're well over 200 movies for the year.
Yeah, probably. Because I see basically every movie nominated for an Oscar.
What's your favorite genre?
I like chick flicks.
Oh, are you kidding me?
No, I'll see action movie and chick flicks.
What chick flick did you like this year? You know what? All right, let me really try. Hold on.
How Stella got her groove back.
No, Keeping Love, starring some actor from England no one ever heard of.
You just named the stereotypical chick flick, okay?
Yeah.
But seriously, and I'm going to try. Try to name one chick flick that came out this year, Ant. Seriously, it doesn't mean you saw it and we could point and laugh at you. But I don't think I could even name one.
Think of a trailer.
I won't name the names, but I can name what. There was one, I think Catherine Zeta-Jones was cooking.
Oh, No Reservation.
And he knows it.
I don't
was there a Sandra Bullock chick flick?
The Lake movie.
The Lake House was like last year or something, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She was in the...
Well...
How about something where Charisse Theron got cancer? I'm sure something came out like that.
The Valley of Elia.
See, he knows. Wait a minute. So, what was your favorite chick flick of the year?
Once. That's my that's one of my favorite movies.
Once. And what was that about?
Did you just wreck the bit by saying that's your favorite movie of the year? You did, right?
Probably. Yeah.
That's the whole reason you're sitting there. You dope.
But it's a chick flick.
And I couldn't let it go by because I just heard it.
We just throw it out.
Once is your favorite movie of the year. What the hell is that
What's it about?
Can we guess once? Can we try to guess?
Yeah, let me guess. Once. Wow, that's a simple title. It's very hard to kind of build something on that.
Someone is dying, and they're taking a chance this time to enjoy the life that you only get one life, and they must enjoy it.
No, that's my number 10 movie of the year. No, that's a different movie.
That's a different movie, but there is a movie like that, of course. All right, let me think. Once. It's the story of love between two people that only happens once in a lifetime.
No.
Shut up.
I got the plot here.
Oh, do you?
It's a great movie.
Sounds good.
Oh,
an unnamed guy.
A lonely guy that goes to the movies every day.
Is it? I remember seeing this preview, and I remember thinking, what a piece of crap this is going to be. I swear, now that I see the stupid cover. An unnamed guy is a Dublin guitarist, singer-songwriter who makes a living by fixing vacuum cleaners in his dad's Hoover repair shop by day and singing and playing for money on the Dublin streets by night. An unnamed girl is a Czech who plays piano, and when she gets a chance and does who plays piano when she gets a chance, and does odd jobs by day and takes care of her mom and her daughter by night. Guy meets girl, and they get to know each other as the girl helps the guy to put together a demo disc that he could take to London in hope of landing a musical contract. During the same several-day period, the guy and the girl work through their past loves and reveal their budding love for another through their songs.
This movie should come with AIDS.
It's a mixtape. It's a film about a mixtape.
Can I have a large popcorn with AIDS on it? Just
you get AIDS.
Pump the AIDS on there. I don't want butter. Just AIDS.
Can you give me some extra HIV on my popcorn?
Oh, my God.
Dude, why is that your
Roland, are you
favorite
serious?
movie?
It's a really good movie.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Why is it good?
Well, like, the guy who plays Guy, Glenn Hazard of The Frames, plays the character.
Can I ask him this, Opie, please?
Hold on. I want to let him finish this. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Was this the song?
Yeah, that's a song from the movie, but it's a really good movie, though.
Why?
I enjoy it because it has a good story.
And do you cry at movies? Do you cry at movies, any movie?
No, it takes a lot.
Do you wish you were the guy or the girl in this film?
No.
This is what I want to ask. Roland, I know you must have asked him this. I just never got it. Are you gay, Roland?
No.
No.
And I don't mean that. I'm not trying to attack. I'm just.
I do not like any cock whatsoever. No.
Whoa, hey.
Not a faggot, no.
Wow. Gee, double dump.
Whoa,
all right,
whoa,
and do not get offended that I'm asking that.
You?
It's just you've been asked that before, right?
No.
Or insinuated, right?
When does he not ask that?
I don't know.
They ask him that when he goes in to Starbucks to get his coffee.
No dude likes once. Even when no dude likes anything when it says love in Dublin. Like you just go, nah, I'm not going to see that. It has love in Dublin in it.
Well,
this is the song that they came up with. That
this is one of the songs in the movie.
And are you sitting there like getting all teary-eyed when this scene comes on?
No.
Does the whole song play?
Yeah.
Probably.
Holy mother of God! You actually sit there and listen to this crap song the whole time.
Probably as the credits roll.
No, it's during the movie.
During the movie.
Oh. It's a musical.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Wait,
it's a musical.
It's.
What'd you think of Hair? Did you enjoy Hair?
I didn't see it.
It's a chick flick musical?
No, well, Hair's gay, but this is not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude,
musicals suck. Chick flicks suck. You put them together.
Really.
Double suck.
And this is your favorite movie of the year?
Oh my God, that right there. You go. It's a chick flick and a musical.
You could almost deal with one or the other, and I'm saying almost. Look, you can sit there and go, all right, this will be over soon. But then you put the two together? Are you crazy?
Is this better than music and lyrics?
Well, music and lyrics is a comedy. The shenanigans.
Shenanigans, great.
Shenanigans.
All right, what are some of the other movies? We decided to have Roland come in and give us his top 10 movies of the year because he's seen every
From
movie.
number 1 down to
thanks,
10, I
Roland.
guess.
Sorry.
That's okay, because who would
But
have known?
now that we know Once is your number 1, this bit stinks.
Oh.
Well,
Once is your number 1 movie this year.
We talk to guys every morning. I mean, we love the fact that women are enjoying the show too, but mostly we're talking to guys here. There's not a guy out there that saw Once.
I'm sure there's somebody.
No.
The Academy people that had to vote.
Oh, great.
Academy people.
Yeah.
But it's a good
and we know
movie.
what kind of people they are. Oh.
How was Beowulf?
That one I didn't see. I went to go see There Will Be Blood instead of that one.
All right, well, give us your movies. Top 10. Let's go.
So start with number 1 then?
No, well, just wherever you want to go.
Okay.
Down, back to 10.
All right. 10 is The Savages with Philip Seymour Hoffman and Laura Linney.
A what?
The Savages.
The Savages?
Yeah.
Which one's that?
Oh my God! You know what? You should only see movies. He sees movies on streets below the numbers, like question mark and an exclamation point under, like people who live underneath the Lancey Street Bridge.
You're talking about those artsy communities.
Yeah,
The corner of comma and semicolon.
he left numbers and words. It's like. Who saw Savage?
In between shopping for street art, he's going into these obscure movie theaters.
Hell?
What is the Savages? This was supposed to be a good bit.
Philip Seymour Hoffman, we know him.
We know him,
And Laura Linney, where they get a call where they have to take care of their father.
Oh my God!
Because he goes crazy.
All right, give me the whole plot.
It's basically like brother and sister. They're kind of.
It's a sister and brother, like you said,
They
face
have
the
like
realities of familial responsibility as they begin to care for their ailing father.
Oh, God.
Wow.
That just sounds horrible, like depressing,
Why is
boring.
that good?
Wow.
Why is that good?
There was really good acting, and it's a good story the way they did.
And this was the 10th.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is this? 6 is Spider-Man 3? I bet it ain't.
I bet it ain't. No.
Man.
Nope.
Wait. Someone is suggesting here. What's the star of the movie? Who's the star of the movie again?
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, now he's saying it right. Okay.
Tyler Durden. I can't believe you said Tyler Durden. That hit me hard.
And does the father die in the end?
Of course. Don't worry about ruining it for anyone.
Yeah,
no one listening
cares.
to this
That's
show
one
is saying
thing.
this.
Yeah.
No man cares about ruining a movie. I
The
always go,
people
what
that
happened
care-
at the end, and I still go see it.
Just ruin it.
The people that care are listening to Fresh right now.
Does he die
okay?
at the end?
Well, you gotta see it though. It's a good.
No, I don't have to see it. I will never see this.
All right.
I have the screener if you want to see it.
I will never see. I don't even want a free screening at my house.
All right, go ahead.
I don't want the effort of putting the DVD in my player.
Number 9 is 310 to Yuma.
310 to Yuma. Okay.
I was thinking about seeing that Western. What was good about it? A lot of violence or what?
It was some violence, but just Russell Crowe and Ben Foster was really good in the film.
How about Michael Bales?
Christian Bale. He was really good,
Very good
as a farmer.
Yeah, as a farmer.
He's always good in movies.
Yeah. Can I ask him a quick question off? Well, same topic, but I need to ask you. The best superhero movie of all time?
I enjoyed Batman.
The one with Christian Bale?
Michael Keaton.
Oh, my God. The original Batman?
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought he said Batman Returns. I was going to go, okay, Roland. Go ahead.
You can respect that.
Yeah, because I arguably say that's the best one ever.
Superhero. Why are we doing this bit?
How about the original Superman?
That was good too.
That was good too.
Michael,
that was the test. He doesn't even really like that.
The
original Prince Batman.
Wow. All right.
Christian Bale Batman might have been the best ever.
Yeah.
Challenging Superman, the original Superman.
All right, what's the next movie on your list?
Gone Baby Gone.
What? Oh, Gone Baby Gone?
Gone Baby. Which was that?
With Casey Affleck, Ben Affleck directed.
Oh,
I heard this is a good movie.
It's a really good movie.
What is this one about?
It's where Casey Affleck and Michelle Monaghan, they play private detectives trying to find a 4-year-old girl went missing.
His brother, right? He directs, right? Ben Affleck,
directs.
And Morgan Freeman's somewhere in there doing that.
It's based in Dorchester in Boston, right?
It's really good.
Is Morgan Freeman reading the? Is he doing the? What's the word? The narration?
No.
Is he narrating them?
That's his next movie. That's the bucket list that he did. A lot of narration.
What's your what number you up to?
7 is There Will
Be
Blood.
Where are you?
Savage, 310 to Yuma, Gone Baby Gone.
Yeah, then the next.
No, he did another one in there. Oh, once was
the number one.
Okay.
All right.
There Will Be Blood with Daniel Day-Lewis, the Paul Thomas Anderson movie.
What is that?
There
about?
Will Be Blood.
There Will Be Blood. It's like Daniel Day-Lewis is a silver miner that goes and discovers oil and becomes this rich guy and evil. And Paul Dano from Little Miss Sunshine plays a creepy preacher that's kind of challenging Daniel Day-Lewis with his oils in this land.
How about that vampire flick when they was in Alaska and the sun went down for 6 months?
Right.
Don't Josh Hartnett.
Days of Darkness, or some number of Days of Darkness.
How was that?
It was okay. I mean,
I just wanted to know.
What's your next one, and then we'll leave the top 5 for after the break.
Goody.
Number 6 is Superbad.
Yeah, Superbad was
Superbad
great.
was really good.
I love Superbad.
I got that on tape, and I want to see it, but
you haven't seen Superbad yet?
Not yet. I just watched Born Ultimatum. Is that it there?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the Superbad on DVD, they have tons of extra, which is hilarious.
Cool
stuff.
Where's our copy?
Wow, I get you one.
All right,
it's something.
When we get back,
blanket.
When we get back, Roland's top 5 movies of the year.
Can't wait.
Yeah, we can't wait. It's Opie and Anthony. On the Opie and Anthony show, we're in the middle of Roland giving us the top 10 movies of the year. A lot of questions coming in for Roland as well. Lots of questions. But we'll go to Charlie in Westport. Charlie, what's up? Hey, man.
Hey, Roland, man, I just want to say you sound like the gay Keebler elf, not the smart one or the goofy stoned one, the one that has gay written on his forehead. And I got a quick question for you as well, don't forget.
All right.
What's your favorite sports movie, buddy?
Ooh, favorite sports movie?
Sports movie.
Probably.
And don't give me Blaze of Glory either. That movie fucking sucked.
Whoa. Let me just lay down a little bit.
Whoa.
That's okay.
Probably Bull Durham.
Bull Durham? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite sports movie?
That's probably is.
Bull Durham?
What about Raging Bull?
What is that?
Kevin Costner.
Come on.
Tim Robbins.
Yeah.
Susan Sarandon.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. I saw Once Not Gay. Loved it. Chris in Jersey. What did you like about this movie Once? Which, by the way, got 98% positive reviews on RottenTomatoes.com.
What's that?
There were like 1 or 2 freaking reviewers across America that didn't like this movie.
Which movie?
Once.
All right.
What did you like about it, Chris?
I thought it for the artistry of the music. Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, man, I really thought... I was like, wow, really? Okay. It's a chick flick and it's a musical. Oh my God, that is like 2 hours of pain. I'd rather get root canal.
An hour and a half.
Get a root canal. All right, let's get to the top 5 movies of the year for Roland. And remember, Roland has seen pretty much every movie that was released this year.
Number 5 is Bourne Ultimatum. It's a fun action movie with Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite action flick of all time?
Probably the Indiana Jones series.
That's fair.
New one coming out.
Die Hard is up there.
All right.
Lethal Weapon's up there.
Yeah. All right, number 4, Roland.
Matt Damon. Matt Damon. Matt Damon.
Number 4, Sweeney Todd. With
Oh, you've seen that already?
Yeah, seen it. Yeah,
when did that come out?
It comes out December 21st.
What is Sweeney Todd, man?
With Johnny Depp.
It's based on a play.
The play, yeah.
About an evil barber, right?
Yeah.
Revenge barber?
Revenge, where Alan Rickman plays a judge who sentenced Johnny Depp to Australia for 6 years, and he comes back to seek vengeance on everybody. He cuts up people, then puts them in meat pies.
With a woman, right? He's like down with this chick. And I want to see that movie. It looks good. Tim Burton movie. Got that same Tim Burton look.
Love Tim Burton movies.
It's really good. It's super dark, but bloody.
There it is right there. Sweeney Todd.
There's a commercial right on TV as you're talking about it. There you go.
It looks good. So that was really good, that movie.
Really, really, really good.
And that's number 3.
Yeah, I'll go and see it.
Johnny Depp's in that?
Yeah.
That's got to be a bomb then.
No.
Teasing, of course.
Has he ever made a bomb?
That friggin' makes cash movies.
What was the worst movie?
He's made a couple of bad ones.
What was the worst movie Johnny Depp ever
got a good
made?
track record.
I think he's got.
I remember his last one.
He's a boutique actor, man. He don't make bad movies, dude.
And the guy seems to be able to, not fall into a part and then have to play that part every single time.
That dude is. I mean, Donnie Brasco, man. He's in great movies. He had a crappy role in Platoon.
All right, the radio guy.
That dude, he's like he's a smart dude.
Yeah. Well, what did you say the worst movie?
No, I can't think of no, that was good though.
What was
Edward Scissorhands.
Edward Scissorhands was a good movie for the time.
That was a little chick flicky though.
But if you have to pick one.
But it was weird enough where.
Or The Secret Window.
What about that? What was that? Nick of Time.
That John Turturro movie. That's right. Secret Window with John Turturro.
Oh, Secret Window.
Stunk.
Yeah.
All right, let's go with number 2.
We just needed a stinkeroo from him.
Number 3 is Juno with Ellen Page and Michael Cera.
The hell's that about?
It's an independent movie. It's where Ellen Page and Michael Cera hook up. They get pregnant.
Benny and June.
Oh. They had a good soundtrack.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead.
What about that movie where the sunshine went out? Or the sun was going out and they had to restart the sun?
Truman Show? Or
the Truman Show. No, the sun, it was like a space crew had to go restart the sun. It was, it was a,
I don't know.
The sun was going out and they sent a space crew up to
relight it.
Yeah, to relight the sun.
It was that Bruce Willis movie.
No, that was the one with the asteroid. Armageddon.
Oh, man.
Oh, is that Will Smith movie?
No, that was the Independence Day.
Hey, what's Juno about?
It's where Michael Cera and Ellen Page. The characters they're in high school and she gets pregnant after they hook up. And it's like the coming of age.
Coming of age. Coming of age?
I hate coming of age.
I don't see coming of age flicks.
It's a coming of age movie.
What does that mean? What is coming of age?
Well, Ivan Reitman's son directs it. He directed Thank You for Smoking. He did this one.
Coming of age.
And any
coming of AIDS.
And any movie that's
watching those crappy movies.
And any movie that has in a small town. So what happens to this pregnancy?
Yeah, see the
kick in the stomach.
No, we're not going to see these movies.
Juno is awesome. I'm not going to give away the ending.
Thank you, Than will though. Go ahead, Than.
It's a good movie. Sorry.
Oh, you saw Juno?
Oh no! Did you go together?
No, I brought a woman.
Oh wow!
The appearance of being straight, Roland.
Oh Jesus! Watch out! He's going to throw out more things that'll get dumped out of.
Yeah, to show his.
Watch Roland's a potty mouth.
Roland likes to show that he's a man.
He mans it up with some curses.
I'll kick your butt.
Yeah.
Well, so what's Juno about? And does the baby... Just tell us what happens.
She loses the baby. They both die. No, that would be awesome, though. It's just she has the baby. It's pretty...
What makes it a good movie, though?
It's just the dialogue's really good.
So it's
a little too
funny, knocked up?
No, it is funny. It's just...
it's a comedy.
It is a comedy.
Where she wants to put the baby up for adoption. The two yuppie couples with Jason Bateman and Jennifer Garner plays the couple.
Great.
Different.
What's your favorite scary movie of all time?
Scary movie?
Oh. Here we go. This is interesting. Something where a guy kisses a woman. He runs out of the theater. I'm sorry, go ahead, Roland. His greatest fear.
My scariest movie, Pretty Woman.
Halloween is mine.
Probably when I was a kid, I saw the Nightmare on Elm Street that scared me.
Yeah, all right.
The scariest movie was for me was The Ring.
The Ring? That's too recent. How about The Exorcist or something?
No, because you go back and you look now and it's not as scary. But that crap, like The Ring and stuff,
Still scared you?
That's like...
You fell for... What is it? Took the bait?
I bought the hype.
Chomped at the bit. The little kids don't scare me no more. Little creepy kids are over.
The Shining, they scared me. Those two little girls in the hallway.
It's over. Creepy children are done. The weird...
You could just smack them.
Weird kids that are moving funny.
Yeah. They're moving a little too faster than...
Doing spider
moving
walks.
faster than they should be. They're on the wall.
Any kid doing a spider walk up a wall. I'm over it. I'm done.
Oh, Lord. Here come a little creepy kid.
And don't give me a scary kid under the bed. I'm done over that crap.
Creepy kids, they don't scare me anymore. No creepy children.
Hey, the movie's called Sunshine. Did we tell the people that...
Sunshine.
It's just called Sunshine, and the sun's going out, and they have to
You didn't see that movie over there.
Who's the star in that one? The star. Who's the big star?
I'm going to go with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, did you see his face for Rambo?
Rambo.
Wow, he looks like Joan Rivers.
Yeah, he's really gone the...
His face is...
The cosmetic surgery route.
Something now.
But what in God's name? When did he get old? I just turned around. He's old.
And then he got old. That's what happens.
He wasn't old. He just a cliffhanger, and then I saw cliffhanger. And then I looked around, and I'm like, wait a minute, Stallone is old.
He got all old.
And he was doing movies that was going straight to DVD.
Yeah.
I was like, when did he
What
become
happened
a bum?
to Sly?
He had a rough decade. So.
Was it a decade?
Probably. Maybe
How do they allow
more.
Kevin Costner to continue? Like,
Does he?
When do we
really?
say it's over?
Kevin Costner makes his own movies.
Well, Mr. Brooks.
Kevin Costner started losing his hair at 25, and he's been the same age since. Guy hasn't aged a day in 20 years.
What did you think of Mr. Brooks?
I enjoyed it. It was a good movie? Suspense.
A lot of people didn't like that movie. And then
I enjoyed it. It's a good suspense.
All right, what's
number 2?
Did you like Pitch Black?
Of course he didn't.
The movie was great.
Why would you even ask that?
It was great.
It was a great film for what it was.
Yeah, I like second movie is No Country for Old Men.
I want to see that movie.
Everyone's saying how great that movie is.
And what is it about exactly?
It's like Harvey Bardem plays a hitman who uses like a cow gun to kill people.
Yeah, the pneumatic like cow killing thing
What's
that
a cow
they
gun?
shoot a bolt into a cow's head like a big metal thing out of this hydraulic pneumatic like.
I love
air
the Coen brothers, by the way. I really think they make the
pretty twisted.
Twice though, because it's just see like little.
So what is it about? That's it? Yeah, a killer who kills you with a cow gun?
Can I read the plot outline? I read it because this is another thing I hate when they describe movies. Violence and mayhem ensue.
Mayhem?
Ensue.
Okay.
I just hate when they say ensue.
Well, Josh Brolin's in it. He's really good in this one.
What is it? What is it?
They're hunters. They stumble upon
money, like
dead bodies, and
but the movie has no music in it though.
Is it out now?
It's out now. But I don't want to give out too much though. It's really good.
But what's the plot other than
basically really quick? Hunters stumble upon some dead bodies, a stash of heroin, and more than $2 million in cash.
Oh, you wrecked it.
And then the violence and mayhem
ensue after that.
Yes.
Is it their best movie or is Fargo better?
It's up there with Fargo. Though.
Fargo.
Miller's Crossing, is it better than Miller's Crossing?
almost there, I think.
I'm cooperating here.
All right. And your number one,
a different Coen Brothers
Roland.
movie.
And your number one movie's
Once. It's really good.
Oh my God,
Jerry Lundegaard. I love Jerry.
Fargo is a great.
Jerry
Coen Brothers make
Lundegaard.
great movies, man. God, they make good movies.
Hold on, Ant's ready to do.
I'm cooperating here.
This is where Ant does his Fargo
Okay,
line.
darn it, I'll go out and count them.
Right here in Brainerd.
Right here. I thought we'd take care of it right here in Brainerd.
You know, right here in Brainerd.
He's got the 50 hanging out of his wallet.
What an idiot.
Oh, he looks like a nice enough fella. Yeah, I'll fax those numbers right over. No, okay, send them over. I'll send them right over. Apparently, yeah, he was like skimming money off of the loan company, and that's why he needed the money.
Yeah.
What a great movie that was.
Oh, it's just,
yeah, I could watch that every time it's
and
on.
that's the type of movie I don't watch.
Yeah.
And that's like, I'm into that movie. Like that's like,
fantastic.
I'll be like, "Blech," that dumb movie, but I'm into that
Oh,
flick.
jeez. Oh, and then when he's on
No need to get snippy here.
when he's trying to rehearse. Oh, Wade? Yeah, it's Jerry. Oh, something awful's happened. Oh, jeez. Oh, hello, Wade? It's Jerry. Yeah, it's your daughter. Oh, something awful's happened. Oh, jeez.
Hey, I got to go to Hector and
Jerry, it's Gene.
Stupid, man. Stupid. Hey,
William H. Macy rolls in
You
that
know what?
one.
You didn't even need. I'm glad you said once as a number one, because if you had said it as a surprise, you'd be like,
What?
yeah. Let's go to Hector in Connecticut. Hector?
Hey, Roland, come out of the closet with me, you silly bastard. And I want to ask you if You Got Mail is your favorite Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah. What's your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Oh, well.
Forrest Gump.
No, I like Sleepless in Seattle and Big.
Not that. How about the AIDS movie? Combine them both. The AIDS movie.
Sleepless in Philadelphia.
Jeez, I've never seen Sleepless in Seattle ever.
I think I've seen it.
It's really good.
I got to, yeah. It's all right.
Best Tom Hanks movies when he's Saving Private Ryan, I would say.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Bachelor Party.
He was really good in that.
Bachelor Party's your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
Oh my God!
Funny.
I liked him in Bosom Buddies.
Yeah.
Best Denzel movie.
Ooh,
The
best one.
Crimson Tide.
That was pretty good.
That's good. I'm trying to think of the last one. There's one before.
Yeah.
All I think about now is that finger.
Listen.
Is
Holy
that Denzel?
Yeah, the finger that's crooked.
I'm thinking, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That better not be Lawrence Fishburne.
Hey, we're going to really, Roland, thank you. Sit there. We're going to finish with you, but we got a Grammy moment here. We're doing Grammy moments on the Opie and Anthony show in our own way.
Wow. That makes me want to tune in. Is he going to be performing that evening?
We also got Roland singing some of the nominations on future Opie and Anthony shows. Roland, your favorite buddy movie?
A buddy movie? Probably like Lethal Weapon.
Midnight Run.
Midnight Run was good.
Midnight Run's the best comedy ever made.
That was funny. Yeah.
All right.
Best comedy. Best comedy.
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know.
I just hate the fact that your taste for comedy kind of changes over the years. Not really your taste, but like the way
48 Hours used to be.
48 Hours
so
was,
many
yeah.
times, you know.
Just when I first saw that, I was like, this is the greatest movie ever. And you watch it now and you're like, yeah, okay.
Animal House.
That Animal House, same thing. It was
up
like
there. Blues
the best.
Brothers.
I used to love Jerk.
Like, I'm not a big fan of this new thing that's out. This new comedy. This stuff. Yeah, this new thing where we're supposed to be laughing at it. It does nothing for me. Knocked Up. So I
don't really like. I didn't like Knocked Up that much.
I gotta see Superbad, but I already know I'm not gonna like it. But I'm gonna watch it because everybody else.
You know why Superbad's good? The movie itself is whatever, but the guys are genuinely just. You can tell they're funny people.
Right. Okay.
And that's why I really like that movie. They're just funny in this movie. I don't even really. I couldn't even really tell you what the movie's about. Really, high school kids. Blah blah blah. Getting ready,
blah blah blah.
Getting ready to graduate and go to college. It's been done a million times, but these guys are just so funny in the movie. They're funny people.
How about this one with Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson?
Oh, I saw that. The Bucket List.
What is that about?
It's where they're dying of cancer.
Sounds hysterical.
Shenanigans ensue. They jump out planes. And
Also, they decide they're gonna push to the edge.
That's a bucket list where they make things a list before they die. What you do?
Do they die at the end?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They do. You ruined it.
Why'd you tell us that?
Yeah.
one?
Why'd you?
Jeez. Yeah, but
a mainstream movie that people will see.
Yeah, but we can't wait to see once to see what happens. Hey, the great Patrice O'Neill, thank you for filling in for Jim Norton today. Jimmy should be back sometime tomorrow, I think. I think we got Bob Kelly coming in tomorrow as well. Comics Comedy Club to see Patrice O'Neill, COMIX, if you're looking for it online. He's going to be there December 28th and 29th. A couple shows both nights, 212-524-2500.
Thank you, sir.
All right, guys. And your podcast.
Yes, PatriceO'Neill.com. My podcast. The award show is up now.
Yeah, Patrice's video podcast, very funny. And Ant, where's your podcast at?
I just talked with Laszlo over the weekend, and he will be hosting it.
Really?
So, yes.
Well, we have... here we are at XM Satellite Radio.
Greetings.
With Patrice O'Neill. I walk in, and Anthony has glitter all over his body. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'm all glittered.
Patrice wants to see the Brazilian girl naked today, desperately.
Oh, my God.
She's shaking her head.
She's like,
she's scared of you, Patrice.
She goes, you saw me naked. That's enough.
She's scared of you.
She's out there?
She's right there shaking her head like, ain't happening. Look, you can look for yourself.
I don't even want to look at her.
Why?
I don't want to look at her.
Why?
Because of a lot of things. One is you just said she said no to a request. Two is that she actually...
Wait, now she's saying she didn't say no.
She actually did that before? She's done it?
Yeah, what
just
mic
how
is that?
She was wearing the coat when he said, just come into the studio for a minute.
I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable, because I know I am a piece of garbage.
She won't be uncomfortable.
She's one of the only people that made the walk today. There's two people on the bleachers, her and some dude.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Patrice. I'm really sorry I already did it before, and my boyfriend said if I did it again, he would not
Your who friend?
be very happy.
Your boyfriend that can't control you coming down here with that energy?
Well,
he's trying to control energy that he can't control. This show, these men in this room, and I have to say, everything in here is bigger than your boyfriend. On a high level. You're just being faithful and being committed to something that doesn't even exist. You can't even really control the situation. It's like telling a tsunami to not get somebody wet.
See, I knew that
your boyfriend going, don't do that, man. See, you don't. It's unattractive. It's unattractive, and you have no use for it. There's grown men here giving you grown men like, oh my God. How old is he? 21 like you or something?
He's 23.
He's 23. He's a young guy. He has young guy jealousy. I have old man. I don't want to touch you.
Balls.
I just want to go somewhere and dream about you. He doesn't dream about you because you're his girlfriend. You're his girlfriend he's supposed to be with. He's some good looking kid, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't understand the evil of a fat middle-aged man who's looking at a little dream, a doll. He doesn't appreciate your breasts. You probably sit down and pee in front of him, right? Yeah, you're comfortable with him. He doesn't care about you. You're just his little teeny. You're his possession that he's trying to control. It's over. Just stop.
Yeah, I know that though.
Exactly.
I enjoy that though.
You really enjoy being kind of your little
sometimes
submissive?
I do. I wouldn't do it forever. I wouldn't get married and have kids so I could be controlled and forever. But I like it right now. It's fun.
You're a submissive, as they say. You like to be told what to do?
Not really.
Sort of, kind of.
No, not
All right. If you feel up to it. I don't know who controls this out of you two, but I would love...
You're obviously the one.
You gotta understand. Because my woman is like an old version of you.
An old version of her?
Yeah, she's a old version of who you look like physically. And I didn't meet her when she was your age. So it's almost like you're making my relationship better by taking me back in time to see what my girl used to look like. And I'm like, wow.
This guy's really good, by the way, but I'm still not going to do it.
Okay, Precious.
I'm sorry. I would love to,
yes.
but I feel kind of rank today.
That's okay. What kind of underwear are you wearing though? Because last time you had on,
I don't know.
You could at least.
I think I might have the same ones on as before, actually.
Because you could at least kind of just like show the underwear to Patrice.
Yeah, showing underwear.
Just likes that.
That's like showing a bathing suit.
It's nothing. It's
That's
really
like
nothing.
showing a bathing suit.
The pressure here is
it's really nothing.
ridiculous. Like,
I
whoa.
know. We'll take care of the boyfriend if he gets all pissy with you. Don't worry about it. See? There it is.
There you go.
Right?
Patrice, could you show Patrice? He can't see.
Oh, Jesus. Patrice's head's going to
Just leave her. Just get her out of here. Just get her out of here.
Patrice is an old man.
Just fucking get her out. I'm not even looking at her.
Where is the boyfriend?
Why? What's the
He's
problem, Patrice?
asleep probably. He works nights, so he's asleep right now.
Why she's gallivanting in the cold weather, just hanging out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can you get her out, Anthony? Opie?
Why? What's wrong? What happened, Patrice?
It's just killing me.
You're
just get her out because she almost this little asshole, and I have to say this, she pulled her everyone else to show panties would pull it from the back. She pulls down to show her smooth and shave area, like it's just clean as a whistle, and she pulled them down just a little bit. She's a tease. She don't understand. This is what I'm saying. You could be so fantastic if you understood. I'm too old to be teased. It's making me mad to look at her tease.
So now you got to see her hiney.
Yeah, I just don't want to look at her if she's not going to go for it.
You know, now you got to show him. It's part of the rules.
Yeah, but
he's right. He really is right about that.
Good Lord. Stop trying to control men with sex. That's how you do your boyfriend.
You just got to make it right with everybody. Now you got to show.
Whoa.
Now you got to show Patricia.
No, you control him with sexuality. You control him with not giving him sex. You control him with giving him sex. You control him with showing this. You control him with, I don't know, with little cute giggles. That's fine and dandy. It's fine and dandy. It has its use, but not really.
So how do we make this good, Patricia?
I don't know how to make it right. She can't make it right for me.
So you want her to just...
She can't. I don't even want to get...
You just want her to leave?
I just want her to go. Because it's just...
All right, go get your coat.
Yeah, go do your thing, sweetie. It's not...
She doesn't want to, like, leave the whole studio.
Oh, my God. I don't want her to leave
I thought you wanted her to leave the building.
No, she can just... she can sit somewhere out of my peripheral.
Is that okay?
Let me see.
She's yelling from behind the glass now. What?
I feel like I can't really defend myself right now. But I feel like I have to.
Everything is sexy. She just makes me so sick. She's so cutie. She's amazing.
Wait, she's trying to make an excuse for herself, but it's not you. It's Patrice.
Oh,
it's Patrice.
I understand that. I know that. That's why what I'm about to say. I have no problem showing my body or anything like that. I wish I had more a gumph to go ahead and just like woo and just take off my clothes and go crazy.
Lord have mercy.
But I'm not that kind of person. And the last time I was kind of,
she was kind of naked and stuff.
Pushed to do it.
You was naked.
Like they kind of,
You was naked?
Well,
not completely. Well, the other girl got naked.
Yeah, she was covering her boobies up.
All right, what are you comfortable with? Because you are Brazilian. You have that little third world whoreness in you.
I'd like to think that
you're half Brazilian, half what?
I'm all Brazilian.
Oh, stop
But
it.
I was born and raised here, so I have the American mentality.
You have the mentality, but in your bones.
In your DNA.
In your DNA.
In my DNA, I want to do two girls, one cup.
Is a slut. Right. You're shit in a cup, you little piece of garbage. She's a 2-girl, 1 cup. You got to be kidding. So how far will you go then?
I don't know.
I'm saying, without you feeling... You understand, I am, and I'm willing to negotiate. Because what I am using you for a mental image. That's what I am using you for.
Yeah,
but
I know. You're putting me in your spank bank, basically.
Exactly. Jerk file, as we call it. So what are you comfortable? Shoulders? Because I can piece a chick together. I do that. Shoulders and then calf.
See, this is kind of like the other reason. Like, I feel kind of unkempt, actually, because I haven't.
Don't you understand? Stop talking to grown men as if they're teenage boys. We don't give a fuck. If you had another eye on the back of your neck, it would add to it. No one cares about your unkemptness. That's what makes it great. What, does your underarm stink? Gotta even be even better.
No, I think I have hairy legs right now.
That's fucking fantastic. A hairy little dirtbag from Brazil? Are you fucking joking me? Some filthy little stinking hairy little Brazilian girl shows something. You think that's dirty? You're being selfish.
Oh, thank you.
I hope your breath stink. I hope you have funny smell in the back of your ears.
I think I smell great, actually.
The more despicable, the better. Anything?
I do, right?
She smells real good.
Really?
Dan, she smells good.
Nothing.
Fantastic.
Whatever you want to do, I'll take. I'm not going to ask you
Wait,
what to
she
do.
smells a little bit like what?
No, she smells fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Smell her anus.
Jesus.
What?
That probably was.
Little funk.
Probably.
What are you willing to do, sweetie? I don't want to ask you what to do.
I just came here to sit down and laugh and have a good time.
For free.
Yeah.
That's your problem in life. You just think things are that's what happens. You just come on in.
You're saying everything has a price?
Well, the thing,
so what are you going to make that guy do? That poor fuck.
He's already paid his price. Life has. He's already paid life. I'm not going to charge him more.
You want him to see it?
Because he's sitting there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He looking at her going, please, God. Like, he's
he's hoping you're a good negotiator.
He appreciates the situation.
That other guy's like, God, Patrice, I want to see how good you are. Well, I guess panties is like bathing suit. That's not naked, so that's not breaking your boyfriend's request.
I'm really going to get murdered later.
How about the belly button? Let me see the belly button. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You digging on that?
And it's super shade. But can you go down to where it starts?
Like around over here?
Yeah, to where it starts, or where in the middle, before it even gets to, but like stop it before it
You
gets
would
to.
have to. Here's what you'd have to do. Now,
wait, before it gets to the line, before it gets to the line, before it gets to actually whatever the mound part. Let's keep going till I can
That's
picture
the line
it.
right there.
See, here it is. We're like kind of playing by the rules so you don't get in trouble.
Okay.
So what you would need to do is like get that belt unbuckled, and then pull it down.
You guys must get laid every fucking night. There's no
this is why
all this
but this is why you shouldn't resist. You should roll with it, because it's almost painful to resist grown man filth, because you don't there's no way to really fight it. So just be nice.
Yeah, okay.
And then the line.
There.
Wow,
I'm so far away from you guys. It's like
kind of
should get a telescope over there.
And do you see the giggle and everything? This is why I tell my girl, when you get older, they can't even giggle, right? You see how like an older woman has to step it up, because if she's sitting there going like that unsexy giggle when she gets 35, but she's sitting there going, and it's sexy to see her tease, but some old broad that doesn't learn. And she's, here's the line. Like this bitch.
Oh, man, Patrice, that's funny.
All right, here's what all right, let me ask you. And you can negotiate. Nothing's for free. If you need a book for school or whatever, let me know. And let me ask you, if I can ask one thing.
Oh, right now, I just graduated.
Yeah,
right now.
She doesn't even have a job.
No, I'm looking for
just
one.
Walking around poor and beautiful.
Pretty much.
Okay, sweet.
Wishing for some work.
Here's it, and let's define prostitution. Is it to get paid to do anything, or is it just paid for sex?
Well, I think you can play Let's Make a Deal with her.
That's what I'm saying. If I say, look,
shit.
Look, what borough you live in?
I live in Queens.
All right, if you get enough cab fare to get you back to Queens, get you a nice dinner tonight, enough to buy you and what's his name?
Brian?
I don't want to know his name. Who gives a shit? Enough to get a meal. You have a good meal and a cab fare back to the Queens. I get to pick what I would like to see. And I don't even want to see the cooch, because that's not even sexy to just see cooch. What's sexy right now is if you go turn around and pull your pants down till I start to see crack and meat. And you stop at crack and meat.
You don't want to see where thigh meets butt?
No thigh meets butt, just where.
Wow, okay. I'm surprised.
And above thigh meets butt. Just the idea of the whole ass.
Wow. That's pretty
it's tame. But that's where I've gone full circle.
All right.
Just to imagine that.
Renegotiation.
Go ahead.
I don't really need a cab ride home. I hate the Subway, but I'm fine with taking it.
Fair enough.
Dinner tonight, I usually cook myself, so I don't eat out.
Okay.
And I'd rather be able to sit in here actually for the rest of the show. That's what I want.
Oh, wow.
That costs more.
And do what?
That costs more.
Just I don't want to intervene on what
that
you
is
guys
a
are
huge
doing.
negotiation.
I've never asked that.
Do you
but
know
I'd
that
like
this is
to
a
sit
national?
right
This
there.
is a national radio show.
Hold on, we're done. She just wants to sit there.
In the recliner?
That's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm a little tired today. I don't feel like sitting on the benches.
That's no problem.
All right, that's easy.
I don't need to be on
renegotiation.
Okay.
I got to be Hank Steinbrenner here. That's not enough. You are like Johan Santana, but I would have to say.
Oh boy, now
you ready? Patrice. I would have to say.
All right.
Here it is. Silhouette. So you turn sideways, right? Full down under the thigh like that. Pants.
So now you want to see where thigh meets ass.
The whole silhouette of ass and front nudity. So ass and front nudity sideways, not forward and not turning, just the angle of full nakedness and you can stop right there down up below the coochie, below the butt line, but silhouette style. I'll be happy.
For me to be able to sit over here.
That's the negotiation you made, but for me that's a little more than crack. And I don't have a problem with it. You can sit on the fucking board over here.
You do what Patrice says. You can sit over there.
Is that it?
Yeah.
That's the negotiation.
Not at the table, but over there, comfy in the nice recliner.
Yeah, over here.
Can put your feet up.
And it has to be sexy. It can't be like okay there. It's just a slow downness.
By the way, Barry from Pittsburgh, Kraken Meat, the newest name on Whack Bag.
Oh, Kraken Meat. Dr. Kraken Meat. So that would be silhouette, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be single later, guys. So.
Nah, he ain't gonna ditch you. Believe me, you're safe. Don't worry about it.
He must not know about you.
Don't even worry about it.
Wait a minute, and don't do the whole clinical thing. Do the other hand.
The other hand.
The left hand pulls the left side down.
Yeah.
The right hand pulls the right side down, and go slow and be sexy.
I just hate the fact that I'm wearing the same underwear. It's a month later, guys.
I don't think we had a problem with the underwear.
Okay.
Last time, yeah. No, that's
one side, right?
Right.
Bullet style.
That's
oh wait, keep going.
Do a little spin there, yeah. Jesus
Keep
Christ.
going.
Okay.
No, sweetie. With the left, yes, beautiful.
Now
the left hand takes that other side. The right side and the left side should match.
There you go.
Well, no, not with that. It's making me uncomfortable because you're starting to look like someone who's a hostage. Use the left hand and the right hand to wiggle down, my dear.
I can't.
Can I jump in for a second? Use Lad Bag. He writes, can I request that she cries while she slowly pulls down those pants?
No, you can't.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude.
I think I did it.
You did.
I think I did it.
Motherfucker.
What happened to not getting naked? Now you're in trouble.
Right? This guy's really good.
You're in trouble.
I don't know how you're in a relationship, honestly.
It's a special relationship.
He just
looking for a new recruit
or a new victim. Patrice is still happy.
I'm fucking happy.
That's it. You know something?
I'm very happy.
You shouldn't even have to worry about that.
Yep.
That's
by the way, I just want to say we would have let you just sit there.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know that. I did it out of the goodness and kindness of my heart.
Yes, you did. Thank you.
Because
I know you really wanted to see at least part of me, so it's good. It's a compliment.
You got one of those asses that it's not like let me see it as a goof. It's like let me see that. And then it stays in your memory.
And she's tan in the winter.
Yeah.
She has a little tan line where it's like a little dark and everything's smooth.
Yeah, that was all real smooth.
And it's a small booty, but it's meaty. It had a meaty jiggle to it.
It's got that Brazilian thing
to
Jesus.
it. It was great.
pretty much.
I'm gonna fuck the shit out of my girl later. Fuck her stupid brains up. Stupid. She's gonna get it because I hate her so much. My girl's gonna fucking get it.
Shit. Why was your birthday so good?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Patrice came in like just kind of skitty-da-da, all happy.
Oh, he was happy and
Thank
dancing.
you, Precious.
Floating
there you go. Take a seat on the nice lounge chair. Face it however you want. Relax.
There you go. Floating on cloud 9 this morning, Patrice.
And there's nothing this asshole out here can do. Just nothing he can do. No one wants to see this. I feel bad for him. I'm sorry, dude. I just ran into, for my birthday, I got a gift from the threesome gods, and that's just it. She was fantastic.
How did you find this?
Bumped into her, talked to her, did the interview, find out was she into girls.
Where'd you bump into her?
At like a little Starbucks type of thing.
Little coffee shop?
Yeah.
Type of thing?
Yeah.
And that you were able to just make the deal like that?
Well, yeah.
Did she recognize you?
She might have, but, I'm not big enough to be. It's not groupie
circle
style
around like hyena?
Yeah, it's not. I'm not there. So basically, I'm still at the point where I can feel like I did something.
Right.
So basically, I talked to her. And when you're in the moment, when you're counterpunching, you don't remember the fight. Because I was counterpunching all her no's. Like, usually when you're offensive, I didn't have a game plan. I just was going to go with what she's saying. Of course she says no. And that's the first thing you got to, you got to know the reply to no. She's going to say, I can't. First of all, you can't or you won't. Won't and can't is different. All right, why won't you? You got to understand that if you are a bisexual, and I don't judge you for being a bisexual, you got to understand that this is a situation where, it's almost like two vampires trying to find each other. If vampires could live during the day, and you go, I want to find my kind. You go look for your kind. And you go, but you can't just go, are you a fucking vampire? Do you bite people too? So it's like, if I go, are you into threesomes? Are you into sleeping with my girl with me? You can't do that. So I worked it out. Where I was like, kind of like, look, let's just hang out first. Because it is a good deal. The only thing you have to think about in the deal, because I'll take you out to dinner, we chill, drink a little bit, my house is comfortable. All you got to do, the tough part is fucking me and my girlfriend.
Everything else is gravy.
Everything else is like a fucking date. But this particular girl was a gift. A gift. It was so amazing.
So what got her to say yes?
The fact that she was a dirtbag. Just like Little Beautiful here, she's innately a piece of garbage. It's just like she has to be convinced it's not her fault. Oh. Like, did you hear the words? I look for buzzwords. Did you hear what she was like? I was kind of pressured. No one pressured. It's just you want to. And so I kind of got her to understand that this was a good deal. Because she liked the girl, and she did this. She bit her lip. She anytime a girl does this while you're talking to her, she bites her bottom lip kind of thing. And she's thinking. It's tapping into something, like her animal side. So I saw her bite her lip, and I'm like, oh, man, she's a little dirtbag. And she's that age, 23, too. Girls say 23. It's something about 23, for me, that I just believe every girl who's 23 is filthy. That's where she's starting to explore something. So, anyway, she ended up going, all right, well, I might be on my monthly at the time. I go, whatever. If you are, just still, I can't go, yeah, you bloody bitch, don't come. It's like, yeah, come on through, and whatever happens, it happens. So what I did, I said, let me get your number, and I give it to my girl. I give all numbers. I have no contact with this bitch.
Wow.
You can't. That's the rule.
You just go out and kind of break the ice, and then it's got to be handed over to the next in command.
Slide the number to my girl. The general comes in, but I don't train the recruits. I don't get up at 5 in the morning. So I go and give the number to my girl. She has to, feel comfortable a little bit, like, because she's like, where'd you meet her? And shh. Here's the number. I told her that she's going to call this girl. I said, make her feel comfortable. I told her this. I told her that. And all my girl's worried about is, the future of, are you going to try to fuck her without me? That's all she's worried about. So she calls, the girl sets it up. She goes, she's down. She's ready to go. She's a fucking soldier. Comes to, where we going to meet her at. And we had a couple of drinks or whatever. Well, she had a couple of drinks, but whatever, My girl's talking to her. We was chill for about a good 2 hours. Wasn't no rush. When it was time to go, let's go. Let's go, ladies. Get out of here. Went to the house. Nigga. Let me tell you something, man. Sent my girl in the bathroom. I said, listen, she sat, and this girl was a submissive too, which was, she just said, yes, sir. She saluted. So I said, do me a favor. Sit over next to me, because she sat on the love seat. So I'm like, sit next to me. She got up, sat next to me. Boom. Okay, good sign. My girl said, listen, when we go in the bathroom, she went in the bathroom, come out naked. So while she's in the bathroom, I'm messing with the girl. She says, is she going to be mad if no, don't worry about it. Pull her shirt off, tits out. I'm sucking her titty. My girl comes out. She's fucking naked. Starts messing with me. My girl pulls my dick out. This girl went immediately down and start sucking my dick. You got to understand, in threesome land, you go, yay! In threesome land. She went straight down and did her job. To the point where me and my girl both looked at each other and went, oh. And my girl started getting competitive, like, oh, no, I got to out-filth this bitch. So my girl goes deeper than her. While she's on my shit, my girl goes under her and gets on my balls. So I don't even see my girl's face. So ready? Here's where the magic goes. This chick. Instead of fighting for dick space, this girl gets up and says, the way she moves, she didn't say nothing. It's just she goes, oh, no, I won't fight you for this area. I will go behind you and lick your asshole. Stop licking my girl's asshole. I said, motherfucker.
Bravo.
A soldier. She was, I hate even telling this story because I might betray fucking her again. But I have to, I'm trying to make sure there's nobody that can
get that out.
Piece it together. This fucking girl was a trooper. So she's back there looking at my girl's booty, and I'm looking at my girl. We keep looking at each other like, who's this bitch, right? So she gets up. My girl gets up, sits on my dick. She just follows my girl's ass. She pulls my dick out. Starts sucking it, puts it back in, licks my girl's asshole, then licks my balls in succession. Like wow. Rotating. Let me tell you why she was so great. She fucked us. That's why she was great. She fucked us. We've had our share of threesomes. One girl.
The slow clap. She gets the slow clap.
Dude, one girl.
They're calling you the whore whisperer.
Dude.
Billy Tyrant. The whore whisperer.
Sometimes you get a threesome going, one of the couple is getting fucked more. This girl would almost have an internal clock where she would go, I think I've been on you too long. I think I have to go to her. Yeah, she's a little lonely.
Wow. Well, Fighting for Dick Space is a new name on Whackbag.
Fighting for Dick Space.
Gary from Pittsburgh.
But she just went like, there's plenty of other things to do.
And here where it gets even.
Oh, shit. This is why you were whistling when you came in.
I know. No shit, right? He's skipping.
We're doing something.
He's pointing at everyone like, hey, what's up?
This is happening in my living room where I don't like people even being, but it's full of juice and it's full of black people's sweat and pussy juice and ball sweat all on my good ottoman.
What happened to the days of the mattress in the basement?
Nigga, I gotta stay pimp style. You can't do that. That's when you're 13. I got a little dungeon type of thing. But we're doing this. Mm-hmm. Guess what? She's on a period. We never fuck her, and she's still the best threesome ever. Never fuck her.
Wow.
So I was so worked up, I almost tried to just lick the clit on the top, and I hate bitches on their period. Like my girl, so I was getting ready to lick the clit, but my girl saw me going, and she like kind of pinched me on the back of the face, like, nigga, if you eat this bitch's pussy while she on, and you don't even let me stay at the house. I said, fair enough. We had an argument without even talking. I went like this. You made a fair point. We didn't even say nothing, so I went and so I went and got the magic wand. The magic wand is deluxe style vibrator. It's really one of them things that's supposed to be for your back, but it's pretty powerful. She took it on high. She took it like a soldier. And she just nutted. She got her nut off. My girl was kissing her. My girl never kisses girls, man. She was kissing her. Then we did the 3 kiss. The you know, all of us kissing shit. You know, just,
holy mackerel.
It was just. Every moment I was going, I wanted to cry. Like, you know, I just really wanted to cry how good a time I was having with this chick. So, and my girl's a soldier too, and she had to step her game up because she was like, holy shit. This, because she usually my girl goes, get down on them balls. Like, she has to tell these bitches what to do sometimes.
Directing,
this girl just boing, and she's, whoa, okay, shit. So I said, let's go in the bedroom. So I'm finishing my girl off, and this girl is just hovering around doing what she's supposed to do anywhere she can fit in. My girl comes, and then I like to just get my nipples licked and beat off. That's my thing. So
you know, people are out there listening to this, right?
What are you gonna do, man? It is what it is.
Us hanging out listening to this shit.
So licking my nipples. So afterwards, dude, I'm jerking off, and then I start kissing the chick. We do the 3-way kiss again. Then, you know, I test it out. I grab her by the neck, and then you know, a little spit in the face. See what happened. If she flinch. And she didn't flinch.
You grabbed her by the throat.
Yeah, I know how to do it. I just know how to do that shit. It's not. Yeah. It's just. I just slide it up the chest.
Yeah, I know you didn't like grab her like you're ready to fucking choke her and shit. But
I got my hand around the throat, and then I spit in her face, and she just made that animal sound, and then she pulled my girl in and asked her could she spit in her face too. So me and my girl are just spitting in this girl's face.
Holy fuck.
So
how would you even know that doesn't just fuck everything up? Like you go, yeah, puh, what the fuck did you just do?
What you do is you get her spitting some kind of way. If she's sucking your dick and you just go, just come on, baby, spit on it. And once she spit has been introduced to the
game.
To the game, spit is there. Once she goes tooey, spit exists.
It's like the first guy to spit on the baseball. Now it's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
Tooey.
So afterwards, it was amazing. Like I came, my girl got right up and left. She got right up and left, and I'm there alone going, holy shit. She goes out. She's been with women and been with men, but she's never been with a couple. She says, how was I? I go, I said, you are despicable. But I say that with
in
love.
a good way, right?
Is she good looking, by the way?
She's a 7, but she's up to it. She's easily, for what, threesome world, she's top level. Because to be great in a threesome world, first of all, my girl looks good. My girl is on the highest level of threesome because if you look good and you're down to do that, it's just, you know. But this girl, you know, she's all right looking chick. Like she's all right, and guys are gonna hit on her. But her participation, her A for effort, threesome world, A for effort, you can't beat it. So she goes, well, how was I? I said, you was bad. I said, let me ask you a question. You got molested or something when you was a kid, huh? She says, yeah. Because molested girls do that. They don't like to be touched gentle. They're buck wild. I said, write your uncle a letter and tell him thank you.
Let's go to Charles.
Charles. Man. It's Opie and Anthony and Patrice O'Neill. What's up?
Hey, boys. Patrice, I have hated your guts since I first heard your voice. Today, I love you.
Backhanded compliment?
Backhanded, yeah.
That is a compliment. That was an amazing story. Thank you.
All right.
And he's full of shit. He listens to you. He just doesn't like it because you're black, but...
So, now back to the Brazilian girl. She might be impressed now.
She's a filth ball, but she's so... Here's her problem. Sometimes girls that might look like that think they better deal everything. They always are going to go and try to manipulate sex with... If she was to do a threesome, it would be awful because she wouldn't be a fucking animal. Great. But she is one.
Oh, my God. She said it was great.
It was fantastic. Thank you very much.
What do you mean?
I had a great time, and I was the third party, and it was awesome.
She got hopes and dreams, this bitch.
It was awesome. I'm still friends with them, and they love me.
She has hopes and dreams.
Yeah.
This little one here.
Yeah.
She's too young to even... She just hasn't... Nothing's happened to her for her to even need to think she would need to be like that.
Hey,
yeah.
And be a other girl. To be a couple's threesome. She would be the chick that goes, I'm competing. Like, I'm going to be the main. She's not the other chick. So for this story to happen and be interesting, she has to be the other chick. And she's not going to be the other chick. She's going to be the girl trying to figure out how to be the chick. And it's going to bore people. And that's why things fall apart.
Hey, Smokezilla from Kentucky writes, I'm leaving my wife after hearing this shit. Guys are leaving their wives after your story, Patrice. And then someone
they should if she's not threesoming.
And Nick Friction writes, fuck comedy, Patrice should be directing porno. I'm so fucking hard right now. Wow. All right. Well, I guess we take a break. Now we know why you were so happy when you came in this morning.
My fucking birthday was fantastic, man.
Sounds like you had a great birthday.
So what happens to this girl now?
Here's the big problem.
Injured reserved? Where is she?
Well, here's the problem. My girl has to run it. She goes, here's my girl going like this. This is the difference between the wiring, men and women. My girl's like, well, man, because I'm thinking, we got us a sex slave. Man. We got, like, when we need a threesome, sometimes we sit there and go, oh, man, I want to do a threesome tonight. And then we go, oh, well, I got this little prospect. This chick's like, what are you doing? Treat her nice, take care of her, boom, boom, boom. Like, even going home, gave her $50 to catch a cab. But we was going to drop her at the train to catch a cab from my house back to the city, then catch a cab. She put her own money up. The cab driver's like, it's going to cost $100. So she's like, okay, I'll go. She's going to put her own 50 up to go. She's a soldier. Nothing fazed her. The problem is, my girl, she's not a real sissy. She's not truly a bisexual. She's a trooper. She gets down like that, but she might be 30, 40. She's not really like, I love women. So she goes, maybe we can hook up for, I don't know, New Year's Eve or something. I'm going, bitch. In my head, like Tuesday. But I can't.
Wednesday Eve.
But I can't, like, be anxious to be with this chick again.
You can't be anxious, guy.
I can't be like, come on, sweetie, I can't fuck you. But it made me, dude, I fucked the shit out of her yesterday just based on my horniness got up. You know, new pussy just makes you feel better. And then you don't have to cheat on the bitch, and you feel better like you got new pussy. We were kissing, because sometimes you just like to have that intimacy with another bitch, like a serial killer type of shit. You just want to be alone. and she let that happen. A couple of kisses, some intimate, like, into this chick by herself type of thing happen. And now I can't be like, tomorrow. I gotta take it light and have her do it, or it'll fall apart. If I'm greedy, it'll fall apart. So I just took that memory. I'm gonna ride it for a minute, and that's it.
Let's go, Jay in Jersey.
Wow.
Jay.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Listen, I'm in sales, and by far that was the best motivational speech I could ever give any of the guys I work with. I want to know if Patrice trained.
Can you go to his sales training meeting?
Howard Baldwin and Glengarry Glen Ross.
Yeah, a lot of guys saying they jerked it to your story, which is
well, good, man, because you should. That was the best threesome I ever had in my life, and we didn't even fuck her. No
Amazing.
fucking to her.
Amazing.
Very good.
So,
thank you, Jay.
On the rag, no fucking. And the best ever.
We got Brazilian girl on a lounge chair. Dude is still on the bleachers.
Yeah, there ain't no way he's got anything to come in here with.
Just let him sit over there.
Hallie.
Let dude sit over there.
What?
Let dude.
They're the only 2 guys that showed up for the walkover.
2 guys? Oh, like people.
2 guys, meaning, two listeners, whatever.
Keep him out of my fucking sight, though.
Be nice.
I don't mean like out of my sight, like stay out of my sight, like out of my line of view.
He's over there. He'll be over there. Be nice.
Be nice? Look who's fucking saying be nice.
Me.
Why?
I saw Extreme Home Makeover last night. I'm a little emotional. Let the guy come in. All right, we'll continue in just a bit. Patrice O'Neill, comics, 28th and 29th. And he'll do a whole thing on how you pick up women, I believe. that'll get the fuckers in
place
there.
Place to be packed. No one will fucking even chuckle. It'll just be like silent.
How great would that be? Breathing. That's your angle. They're just lined up down the sidewalk trying to get in.
Just to hear. And I get into it a little bit. But
someone had a name for your book, and if you ever write a book, let me see if I can find it real fast. It's gone. Oh, well.
But you can't tell somebody the result. You almost have to get into how, like these guys that I'm gonna leave my wife. Don't leave your wife. It's like, just she wants leadership. Don't leave her. Just lead her. You know what I mean? To where she goes. All right, I'll try it, and then she's gonna do it.
All right, hold on. Mike from Long Island's got the other side of the story. Mike, how it goes bad. Yes,
guys,
Mike.
Okay.
Hey.
How you doing, guys? Listen, Patrice, hearing your story. It made me cry, man. My wife, about 2 years ago, before we had our first son, she hooked up with this girl online. I met her at a Okie Dokies out in Patchogue.
Okay.
Now I'm home alone. You know, I know my wife's going out to meet a new person, and she's out with her friends because she didn't want to go by herself because she wasn't that comfortable at first. But she comes home. I'm laying in bed. My wife comes in a little, half in the bag, and the first thing she does is put her fingers under my nose, and I take a whiff. Instant boner, all right? So me and my wife go out all night. The next day, I go into my wife's AOL account, and I look for this girl. I find her email address. I fucked everything up, Patrice. I emailed this girl, was hounding her.
Greedy.
And then my wife got an email back saying, listen, your husband's getting too eager. I was eager beaver on
Greedy, nigga. Exactly. You can't be. That's why I don't want any contact with him. I'm the general. I don't train the troops. You need a lieutenant. You have to train. Let me tell you something. Even pimps have a girlfriend that they love. Mm-hmm. Nobody pimps 10 bitches. You talk to one. My girl is in my army. And I say, look, I follow protocol, man. I want to call this chick and go do, but I'm not. I would never do it because it fucks up everything. Why not have? It's better to have a threesome a month or two than to not have one ever again.
You know Obama's going to be calling you, right?
He should have a threesome too.
Obama's going to be calling you. You're going to have to.
We'll swap with his wife. I'll back his wife.
Screw Oprah. Screw Oprah. You're going to be on the campaign trail with Obama. He'll turn everybody around.
It really is a technique. And I tell you one thing that made me really that my girl didn't get pissed off about kissing this broad. That's when it was beauty.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Damian. This was Damian Thomas from Akron, Ohio. Fighting for Dick Space, the Patrice O'Neill story, New York Times bestseller.
Fighting for Dick Space.
She wouldn't do it. Nope. You have all that area. So, excuse me, I'll go behind you.
So if you're going to go to Patrice's show at Comics, bring a notebook, take notes, maybe a little tape recorder. You're going to want to remember every word. What is it, 28th and 29th?
Yeah,
Comics
December,
here in New York City?
Yes, sir.
COMIX for info on the internet. All right, we'll continue.
Opie, Anthony, Dance Party Weekend.
Wait.
Nah. The Opie and Anthony Show.
Comedy gone too far. Rolling right along. Patrice O'Neill entertaining the fuck out of us today. And Anthony talking about his Friday night with the Jägermeister. The big party down there at what, Bar 9?
Bar 9, wow.
Is this a booger on our text sheet?
Don't flick it. That's disgusting. Yeah, fucking Jägermeister, man. You know, I I don't know what it is. I think it was the sheer amount of it. I've done shots of Jaeger, been fine. But this was like, the second a few people saw me doing a shot of Jaeger, they assumed that they had to buy me shots of Jaeger. And I was drinking Bud Light, so it wasn't like I was drinking Jack and Cokes and Jaeger. So I'm drinking Bud Light, feeling okay.
Which is like water to you, really, right?
Yeah, a couple of times I felt, I was double fisting them, though.
Bud Light's easy for it.
Yeah, Bud Light, I like it. I could drink all fucking night. But then I do a shot of Jaeger, and then another one comes up, and then a couple of guys want to do a shot with you. And normally I'm pretty good with knowing I can't do this much Jaeger. So I'll grab a shot, do it, put the other shot down on a table, walk away. I've had, and this is just a trick you got to do, being somebody that people want to drink with. I've had the empty beer bottle in one hand and the shot in the other. And I'll do a shot, make it look like I'm chasing it with the beer, and then spit it out in the bottle. It's means of survival. The guy goes away happy thinking he did a shot with him, and I'm not fucking in the bathroom of Bar 9 throwing up like I was Friday.
You were throwing up?
Dude, like common scum. I loved it. I was puking in the bathroom of Bar 9.
Wow, really?
Like common scum, like a square.
I fucking was
Were you able to
LSD drunk. No, you know what the worst thing about Bar 9 is? You go downstairs to the bathroom. So you got to go back upstairs. So I'm trying to go upstairs, and something is telling my brain that I'm leaning too far forward. So I'm leaning backwards, and I'm holding onto the banister just going, I can't fucking make it up these stairs. And thank God my friend Joe Curry's there. He's kind of pushing me.
How'd you get home?
I've been in that situation. I hop in my fucking car. I don't have to walk. I drive.
No, how'd you get home?
I'm kidding, motherfucker. I stayed at a hotel.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, at that point, there's no fucking driving. Believe me. But Joe Curry had been in that situation years ago.
At that point.
At that point.
But there's many...
I'm a great drunk driver, believe me. I'm very good at it.
Oh, my God.
That's why I had to slow
good
down.
at it.
At that point.
I
other
know...
points,
here's
you
what it
can
is.
still drive.
I know my limits. I know when I'm too drunk to drive. But after a few drinks... I drive fine. I'm very good. I actually adhere to the speed limit for the most part, unless we're racing from Queens into Manhattan. That was a day shouldn't have been driving. Nope. But for the most part, if I've had a few drinks and I'm driving, I won't speed. I won't drive like a maniac changing lanes. I drive safer than when I'm not drinking. Drive like a maniac. But I drank. Joe Curry was there. And he'd been in the same situation once. And he told me, like, I was taking him into the house one night, and he goes, Ant, I completely know what's going on. I know we're going into the house. You're fucking, we left the bar. He goes, but I just can't fucking walk. It's like, okay, we'll get you in there. And I was in that situation where I couldn't fucking, walk. So then I try to get up the stairs, and then again, it starts hitting me. So I go back into the bathroom, and I was in there for a while. Between puking and napping. And
you were sleeping in the bathroom?
Yeah. And then it's...
like common scum.
Like common scum.
Jesus, man.
Just common scum. But then when I woke up, I felt much better. I was able to circumnavigate my way out of the club, into a cab, and to the hotel.
Wow.
It was an adventure. Just too much Jägermeister. It was much too much Jägermeister.
Is this something you want to talk about over here?
Where's that?
On Instant Feedback?
I can't find it. Where is it?
Right. Second one down.
Oh, my
I'm not a faggot.
No, not the faggot one.
Oh, man. Did you?
What? Have him tell you about... That didn't happen.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Have him tell you about licking his lady's ass while the girl ate her pussy. Wow. No.
It was over the pants.
Jesus Christ.
All right. That's
Did that happen?
No, it didn't. I swear. At one point, someone had a tray of Jaeger shots in front of Ant while he was singing, and he was just tossing the glasses on the ground. He walked out fine, after hours of throwing up and sleeping.
Just that black liquor.
Yeah. Oh, when you puke that stuff up too, it looks like a horror movie.
How many you have to drink to get like that?
I can't even tell you how many I had.
And why'd you throw up? I thought you wasn't mixing it with nothing, was you?
It's just too much Jägermeister.
It's just too much volume.
I had too much fucking Jaeger. And I could drink Jaeger if I spread it out over the night, just a couple of shots.
Does it go down smooth?
Then I'm
Jaeger?
fine. Yeah, I have no problem. It's got to be icy cold, though.
Don't like the Jaeger.
And then with the beer, it's fine. But this was a nonstop fucking conga line of people coming up to me going, shots, 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 shots. I'm like, okay. And then I went, 1 second, I'm singing. And thank God I was done singing, so I get off there, and that was pretty much when I went, wow, holy shit, I am fucked up.
Now, is Jaeger a liquor as vodka is, or it's some other shit that you mix with? What is that?
It's pretty much for just shots. I don't know what drinks you make with it, but it's pretty much a shot.
It's
drink.
a liquor of itself, though. It's like vodka or gin.
Yeah, it's a liquor unto itself.
It's syrupy.
Oh my God!
It's almost like if you would do like a shots
heavy.
of Southern Comfort, things like something like that. You know, you don't have to mix it with anything.
And what do you call? It's just liqueur or whatever.
Yeah.
Chester's Liver is saying that you had 5 on stage alone, and you were only up there for 15 minutes tops.
Dude, yeah, because people were coming up just handing them to me.
Wow.
And you was busting them down.
Oh, bam, they were going.
Now, what happened to your self-esteem that night where you just was like, fuck it, I'm going to kill myself?
I don't know.
Because that's what happens. You just go, fuck. I do that with my diabetes sometimes. Yeah. Like, I'll taste a donut.
You're almost sick of being so good, and you're like, you know what? Fuck it.
Fuck that, nigga. Box of donuts up in this bitch.
You know.
So what happened to you when you said, fuck it, I'll die?
Here's what it was. It was Friday night.
Right.
I had a room already booked at the hotel. I knew I didn't have to be anywhere until here on Monday.
Right.
So I'm like, you know something? I'm not driving. I'm just going to fucking get fucked up.
Fuck it.
But I didn't think I'd get that fucked up. See, my going out and drinking. There's going out and drinking.
But there's a bigger,
I get a buzz.
Anthony, there's a bigger, for you to get like you did, because you say you have a way of controlling that, and you spit it in the bottle, because you know that you really shouldn't be doing that. What the fuck happened when you was like...
Yeah, he knows the tricks.
You was depressed or something. What happened?
I don't know. No, I honestly don't know what the fuck it was.
He just likes his drinking.
No, it's not even that. I like drinking, but I don't like fucking getting like that.
Right, he got... Opie, he killed
right,
He
so
tried to kill himself.
I went over the precipice.
All right, so why did you get like that?
I don't know.
Now I'm with Patrice.
You did the drummer from Leonard... Not Leonard Skinner, the drummer from...
The Who?
Not the Who died on his bottom.
Oh,
Jason Bonham.
Bonham.
John Bonham.
What is he from? He's from
fucking Zeppelin. Yeah.
Zeppelin. Like, you was that's the kind of drunk you was. Like, you had to make sure you didn't lay on your back drunk.
Here's what happens. Though. I'll go out and drink, and I'll get a buzz, I'll get drunk or whatever, and be fine. Then I'll go out and drink and know that I have the possibility, there's the potential there of getting really fucked up. And that's when I take my precautions.
Okay.
Then there's, I want to get fucked up.
And that's where you were.
Wait,
you didn't start there, though.
No, I did. I said.
You started with, I'm getting fucked up
Yeah,
tonight.
because it was Friday. I didn't have to be anywhere. The next day could be spent totally sleeping off a hangover.
So you just started out, the fact that Jaeger was introduced was the only thing that was spontaneous, is that...
But I never wanted to get as fucked up as I did. But since I wanted to get fucked up, I passed the point of being able to tell myself, be cool and responsible. So then they just kept going.
By the way, Ant's line, he asked for the shots while on stage.
Yeah, I was already fucking tooled. I had already, pounded a lot of shots. I walked in there.
I can't believe people are fucking writing in to make sure he doesn't lie. Like, it's like,
I'm telling you,
motherfucker, he did this.
Dude, I'm saying I fucking fell asleep and puked in Bar9's bathroom.
Oh, boy.
What more do I need to tell you?
He's trying to, keep it between him. Whatever.
The first thing I did when I walked in there was ask for a Bud Light and a shot of Jaeger.
The first thing?
First fucking thing.
You were setting up the night.
So I was, I was setting up the night, and then that was it. And then Saturday... I woke up Saturday in the hotel, I wanted to jump out the window. My head, jackhammer. I was the chills, nauseous, and it lasted all fucking day. I've never been drunk in my
life, so I've never been, maybe once in my life.
Drunk rules.
What happens?
Hangover.
What's a hangover? Like, what happens to you?
It's the worst. Your body has been poisoned. Literally poison. And that's the after effect of the poison. It's the final effects of the poison.
So it's your body trying to fight the toxins.
Fighting the toxins, being dehydrated. Your blood vessels have constricted. It's the worst fucking feeling. You have this bad headache. Your eyes, you can't move your eyes right without them fucking hurting. And you constantly feel like you're going to puke. You're nauseous, queasy. Your equilibrium's all off.
Oh, my God. So before this happens,
yeah,
you have to say to yourself, is this worth what's going to happen tomorrow?
Thank you. Yes.
Oh, dude, if you can figure that out, you know, you'd be a fucking billionaire.
It's the only thing that keeps me from fucking being drunk 24 hours a day. Is knowing that I feel like shit the next day. So if I want to have a couple of beers, I'll have a couple of beers and then go, that's it.
Now, is it different kind of hangovers for different kind of liquor?
Yeah. Red wine, fucking just shoot yourself in the head before you go to sleep.
Red wine hangovers, the fucking worst.
Are you serious?
You don't want to wake up with a red wine hangover.
All the shit that's in there that makes the wine that just fucks with your body.
Most
people would say red wine is the worst hangover.
They say lighter booze is better. So vodka would be better than Jack Daniels. Jaeger probably the worst. A lot of sugar in it. Things like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, so what? Now,
Beers
red wine, I've seen people drink a bottle of red wine by themselves.
And they probably feel like dick the next day.
Really?
Yeah, that's getting there. A bottle by yourself is
Beer is okay. Beer, you spread it out all night. No fucking problem.
Now, can you get, is there a drunkenness that's, like, all right, I'm drunk, I'm having a good time, I'm drunk, and you not wake up with a thing, you only wake up with a hangover after you just abuse yourself?
Everyone's different, but there are people that, drink and don't have a hangover, or they can get over it real quick. I'm a motherfucker, 24-hour hangover. I will be fucked up. That's if I'm, like, drunk.
So you're just now feeling okay?
I suck. No, yesterday I was feeling pretty okay. I was real, like, woozy, though. But then I ate something.
That is fucking
crazy. And I can't eat the whole fucking day. Can't eat. Gotta drink. There it is. Look at that. Look at that fucking shot.
There's a shot.
There's a tray of Jaeger that I am being handed.
In the middle singing,
and
you're
look
reaching
at you
for
still
one.
trying to have your dignity and have your pinky up.
My little pinky and finger up as I grab it with my thumb and mid finger.
Look at the raw enthusiasm on your face, though.
I'm really fucking into whatever song we're doing. And that tray, believe me, I didn't have just one off of that tray. I think I grabbed a couple, slammed them down, and then threw the glasses.
Hey, Sarah from Philly.
Oh, that was bad.
She writes, Chester's Liver says, I have video of Ant on stage, and he goes to say, can I get a shot before the song? But it comes out, can I get a song before the shot? Ant ruled on Friday.
All right, go fuck yourself. I could have done that sober.
And we got a really good question coming in from Westchester. Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Ant, I just had a quick question. I was just wondering if you woke up wearing your fruit basket again.
No, I didn't wake up wearing fruit. That was bad.
So Patrice is kind of amazed over there. We've heard a few of these stories in the last, 4 or 5 months from
when you're drunk, let's see, where was that? I think that was Atlantic City. Yeah, Atlantic City. And I was really hungry, so I go back to the room, and
now, do you have to have food? I know I sound like a fucking sissy.
No.
I just don't drink.
No, you sound like a reasonable, sensible fellow.
Like you have to have food on your stomach before you drink.
Before is very good. Very good.
And don't you take high blood pressure medicine?
No, my blood pressure's fine.
You don't take, like, medicine or nothing, like, to make you, like, no medicine at all?
No, I take Lipitor for cholesterol.
Liquor doesn't.
Nah.
Black licorice liquor doesn't fuck with that at all.
No. I work out like an animal, and I eat right.
I just don't even know,
I don't eat like shit.
Let's go to Big Kev. Big Kev.
What's up?
Hey.
Hey, back in the NEW days, Anthony, you may recall, or not, there was a couple of occasions after some road shows where I was driving Anthony and his girlfriend home. And one time he very calmly sat up from my back seat and said, "Kev, I need you to pull over because I have to pee." I'm like, "Okay." So he pulled over, and Anthony proceeded to get out and vomit, just like projectile vomit about 15 feet away from my car.
Always out of the car, though.
Then a second time, I was driving Anthony home. He sat up very calmly and said, "Kev, I need to pee. Got to pull over the car. I said, okay. He goes, now listen, I do not have to vomit. And I said, all right, no problem. So we pulled over, and Anthony very calmly got out of the car, walked over, and just bent at the waist and vomited on his shoe.
It was getting up, I think. I'm not a good, real heavy drinker. I'm a great light drinker.
Yeah. Now, do drugs... I know I'm sounding like a square for what I do in life.
Fine. It's educational.
I abuse myself differently.
Yeah.
So marijuana, cocaine, any of that stuff. Do you have the next day hangover effect of just like smoking a weed?
Not pot or anything, but you'll just smoke more pot.
Other than addiction,
coke you'll feel the next day.
But, yeah, right.
You'll have like a coke hangover.
I was on coke last night.
But nothing is as bad as booze. For a hangover. It's the worst fucking constantly feeling like shit. There's no real way. And the only way to get rid of it is to drink more.
So you can throw up, right?
No. If you don't throw up, then you'll feel better. If you could get one beer down when you're hungover, you're on your road to the next night of partying.
But you know what that's like?
The dog that
that's right.
It's almost like giving you... When they give you a flu shot, it's really giving you the flu.
The flu. That's what you got to do.
So
you got to give yourself the drunk.
Your immune system to liquor.
Yeah.
That you just.
Yeah. That's pretty much
Which almost makes you have to. So to get drunk, you have to almost abuse yourself doubly next time because your body now.
Well, they do.
Created something to control the.
Alcoholics build up a tolerance. It's called. They build up a tolerance, and then it takes more to get drunk, but. Other people, I was saying before, other people's hangovers react differently.
Right.
Some people can be fine. They need a cup of coffee, and then they're like, oh, the thing I need is a nice egg sandwich or something. If I think about food for 24 hours during the time I'm hungover, I will throw up. I can't look at a food commercial.
What's this thing you take now? I've seen it. You take it before, so you don't get hangovers.
I don't know if that works. I don't know if anything has worked. The best thing you could do is eat a lot before you drink, and then eat like after you drink. Like I was talking about Atlantic City. I go, I'm drinking. I get back to the room. I feel hungry. I get some spaghetti and then a fruit plate. So I eat all the spaghetti, and then I'm eating the fruit plate. The next thing I remember is waking up. It's the morning. My head is pounding, and I have pineapple and cantaloupe all over my face and my chest. And I just fell asleep in my food.
Fucking dead.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Guess you could have died.
Eating my fruit platter.
What happened that day? What happened?
No, that's another story, Patrice.
Oh, no, that was just fucking...
That's old.
That's old.
Debauchery in Atlantic City.
Okay, all right.
That's a month or so
ago.
Jesus. And so the payoff, and I understand this a little because, look, if I eat the brownies I want to eat, I piss all night. Like, I get up and go to the bathroom 75 times. My goddamn pancreas is going in shock. But you go, was this worth these fucking donuts? And sometimes you go, yeah. I felt like killing myself. But you just kind of do it. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's worth that shitty feeling you had getting up, dying. And if you did it Saturday, you would be in fucking trouble now.
Yeah, I'd feel like shit right now if I did it on a Saturday.
Wow.
That's why it was Friday, and I knew. I've gone out on Saturday nights. It's been, fine. The worst was going out on a weeknight when I decided that was going to be a good idea. I slept the entire day. I planned this. It was like, all right, it's a weeknight, but I could do this. And I went out and came in here fucking hungover like a motherfucker.
Still drunk.
And then, at the beginning of the show, as drunk as you are, it's 4 a.m. when you've been drinking until 2.
Have you ever noticeably said, this son of a bitch is drunk?
That day.
Or, like, at the show, has he ever been drunk at the show? Like, where you went, this motherfucker
No
is
comment.
Drunk.
There was that day.
Really?
There was that day.
Have you ever been drunk on the show?
Wait a minute, you talk the old show or this one? Any W shows when we were doing afternoons? I was constantly drinking beer for the entire time.
Let's say hi to Fat Opie.
There was constantly a beer behind my monitor that I would look at.
We got Fat Opie, Patrick on the line. Patrick, what's up, buddy?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good.
Very good.
The Wild Night, wasn't it?
Yes, it certainly was. Art of the Topless.
Performed. I heard they were great.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I had a blast right up until, I blasted Jägermeister out of my mouth and nose.
Foot called me last night, and he said, I knew Ant was hammered when I saw him dancing.
When was I dancing?
Oh, boy.
Apparently, Foot caught you dancing, and he knew you would never let your guard down that much in public. You were hammered.
I couldn't have been.
And then after everything was over, I'm walking through, and I kind of have to sidestep as I'm walking because there's some guy sitting in a chair in the middle of the floor. I turn around to look to see who it is, and it's you.
At least I was in a chair. Thank God.
Well, yeah. You were back by that booth in that alcove,
I'm just making a positive, out of all the negative.
Dawn sat down next to you, Foot went over, and I went off to deal with the manager, and then next I knew I was talking to Foot outside the men's room door.
Yeah, I didn't feel good. I think I had a stomach virus.
How'd you get back to the hotel?
Cab.
So you was going?
I think. No, I have no idea.
Wow.
Dawn and I drove you.
Yeah, thank you. I have no idea.
Wait, you don't know how you got... Come on.
Why would I know? I was fucking throwing up in the basement.
Wait.
I know, right?
That I don't understand. Like, I've been pretty fucked up.
It's called a blackout.
But you really don't know how you got back to the hotel? Seriously?
No, I was wondering if it was a cab or if someone had driven us. Or...
see, I would always remember stuff like that.
You guys all the way up to your room.
Yeah.
You said driven us?
Yeah.
You was with somebody was with you?
With Melinda.
She was that gone too?
Oh, she was hammered.
Good God, oh Mother of Jesus.
They're like these two are like the new Sid and Nancy. Enjoy the ride, Patrice.
I wanted to say something.
We're enjoying the ride.
I wanted to say something about something.
Every Monday we get
behavior I never seen at the virus.
Mm-hmm.
I never said nothing. I said, let me walk away before I don't want to be involved with this controversy. Y'all was so drunk. Melinda was so fucking drunk. You were drunk. I said, let me walk away because I don't want to end up a story that y'all didn't know about. It was so fucking crazy, man. Melinda was nuts.
Mm-hmm.
And you were just nuts right next to her. And I'm looking at you going, do you see what Melinda's doing? In my mind. And you're just like, woo, 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 woo. And she's just, what? I said, let me get the fuck out of here.
Dude, enjoy the ride. That's all,
I'm like, holy shit.
Come on. They're the modern day Sid and Nancy. They're fine.
Sid and Nancy died.
Well,
it's fun.
My God. My goodness, man.
Well,
having fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not telling you not to have fun. I'm not no fucking cock blocker for fun.
What I don't understand, and it's not unusual. You're not the first person to say this. I don't understand the blackout. Like, I don't understand.
I was definitely sleeping.
I know there's things like I said that last night or I did that. Holy shit! And then you start thinking, oh yeah, I did say that. And, oh my God, that was stupid.
No, I think I was sleeping for most of the trip because then I remember walking. I remember walking into the hotel. I remember Patrick guiding Melinda. I remember saying hi to the hotel guy. Like at that point, I was totally conscious.
I just don't understand the people, and I'm not like calling you out because I've heard it a million times that say I don't know how he got home last night. I always knew how he got home.
How do you not know how you got home?
You needed to drink more.
Yeah, but all right. Hold on, I'll go with that though. Okay, I mean, I don't drink like I used to by any means, but I used to drink a lot, and to the point where I would puke and stuff, but still remember getting home. So you're saying I would have to drink more to get into the blackout stage where I wouldn't remember getting home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've drank to excess where I have to now puke, and I still remember like shit.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not the only one, so I'm trying to figure out what that's all about.
I think
yes, Sam.
Also, there's a level.
You hit everybody differently, right?
Yeah, I get. Yeah, I guess that's all I'm really saying.
Your body chemistry, I guess.
Yeah,
I think sometimes not puking might lead to a blackout too, because
then you still have a lot of shit in you.
Booze in you.
Yeah,
but sometimes you're like, and you have the best of both worlds.
Yeah, sure. I just, I know I was probably asleep in the car.
No.
I was awake?
Jesus. You're making salient points.
You were laughing every time Melinda said, slower, go slower, from the back seat.
Wait, didn't you guys only have to go like 10 blocks?
Oh, it's not many blocks at all.
Not even, right?
Yeah. It was close.
And you went upstairs and just fell asleep.
That's it.
How do you recall the other parts
of the evening?
Yeah.
Usually, you sit there, and through your headache, you slowly, pieces of the night start coming back to you.
Oh my
God!
Like a Quentin Tarantino movie, motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
Starts from the end first and shit.
Yeah, and then you're like,
just start piecing it together.
What was that? And then I remember talking to this person. What was I saying? Hope it wasn't stupid. I remember. Okay, now that was okay. And then there's this whole block of time, and you go, where was I doing then? All right, I remember that.
Liquor makes you now. Personality,
it's amazing it's legal.
I was drunk one time in my life in Australia. Went to Australia for a month to do shows, and the shows were bad, but the nightlife was good. So I just said fuck it. I became really debaucherous and drank. So I was drinking, and liquor, and this is the reason I don't drink.
A lot of people are asking, why don't you drink, by the way? So
because I drank one time before I went on stage, and I was funny as a motherfucker.
Ooh.
When I started comedy. I'm saying I was funny. And also this, in Australia, there was this gorgeous girl there. And I mean, my confidence level was at such a high. I was on the dance floor talking to her, and I never forgot this. I would never think to do this. It was so sexy to do it, and I could never repeat it. I stuck my tongue at the corner of her mouth, and she just started sucking on it. This girl was gorgeous. I would have never thought to do that sober.
Wow, that is so funny to hear from somebody that drank once, because that's the kind of thing you do. When you're drinking,
I just don't need that,
kind of fly out the window.
Man, I don't fucking need that shit.
And you'll like,
It made you feel like then you have to drink to get to that kind of place, and it's not going to always work. I just remember I said, fuck it. The liquor was like, man, I just stuck my tongue right there. She was just, I said, holy shit. And then I got on stage later, and I was as funny as I could possibly be in terms of saying anything. And I said, I can't, this is new. Because I'd have to be a junkie.
You'd have to just keep doing it.
I would have to be.
And that's the reason why you don't drink?
Well, I'm diabetic, but that ain't even really the reason I don't drink. You know, I just don't, the addiction to what liquor does to your personality, man. It makes you, but that's why I am how I am. Because I say, all right, I'm going to try to find that drunk place without drinking, you know, that euphoria that you're looking for with booze. And I'm sure what all it's doing is making something that's already naturally in you start to behave. So that's why I try to be uninhibited without drinking, because that shit makes you wonderful.
There's a great curve in drinking. Like it really goes up. If it was in graph form, it would just go up, 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 and then immediately drop off like a cliff to zero.
Right.
And then you're just a zilch drunk.
When you're sitting there not confident and all that shit, and then you have a couple of things, and it's just...
And it makes a good point, because and just to follow that, you try to get to the top of as close to the top of the cliff as possible, and the problem we all make is we go too far.
And then you're over the edge. You're over the edge. Once you're over the edge, there's no coming back.
Right.
Now when... Other than, okay, so you're getting drunk. What point, if you stopped, you'll be like, I am perfect right now. I am a perfect human being to where I'm not making anybody uncomfortable. I'm fun. I'm funny. I'm sexy. I'm everything I want to be that I can't be without drinking, but I'm here right fucking now.
I would say...
How many shots of Jaeger does it get you there?
I would say it was probably about a half hour before I went on stage. that I was at that point.
Where if you stopped, you would have been like, "Wow,
yeah."
Anthony's
Then I was
a great human being.
Wait. But Patrice, here's the other problem. Like, he might have been in the zone a half hour before he went on stage, but the problem is, and I'm just speaking in general, you still have alcohol in you that hasn't been processed yet. So you actually have to. Stop way before you're feeling that you're in the zone.
Well, that's absolutely what happened.
You're not drunk right when you drink.
And then you ride it out, let all the other alcohol do its thing in your body, and then get to the zone. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, no,
that's what happens.
Because no matter what you're feeling,
until it gets to the blood, you got to wait till it gets to the
no matter what you're
blood.
feeling at that moment, it's going to get worse no matter what, because the other alcohol in you hasn't been processed yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the problem, because everyone's like, I think it can handle another drink or two.
But
it's already too late.
You also have to keep going, because then the tail end of it catches up to you. Because you don't want to stop, because then if you start getting a hangover in the nighttime, because there have been times you drink early and you know you got to drive or something, so you just stop drinking, go to club soda. And then everyone else is having fun drinking, it's midnight, and you're starting to go like, I'm feeling hungover. The fuck? You know, now you're out with a hangover.
Holy shit.
So you got to kind of keep the level going just by nursing a beer or something just to keep it.
Oh, that is just insane etiquette. That's why I had to stop. I couldn't live because I just couldn't live. Liquor makes you amazing, an amazing person. It does. It just makes you, I think it makes you a better human being, liquor.
Some people.
See, drunkenness makes everybody fucked up, I think. Being a drunk makes you ridiculous. Having the effects of alcohol makes you amazing.
You know, it sucks, though, being completely sober around drunk people.
Okay.
That fucking sucks. Because then you're like, I don't get anything. This isn't funny. You people are annoying. You're loud. You make me sick. Exactly. But then if you just got to that point and then you had a couple of drinks, you'd be like, everyone's so cool. This is great. We are the coolest people.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Wow.
How it's legal, I don't fucking know.
And what's your drink of choice, Opie?
Bikini Teenies.
No.
No.
Although Patrice and I were talking about this, I like the wimpy drinks. They just taste better.
If I'm gonna drink a bitch drink, Kahlua and milk.
Unfortunately, they have awful names, but they taste good. I'm more. My heavy drinking years were like in my 20s into like very early 30s. I'm just like, I just drink a little wine, a few beers here and there. Nothing.
Are you a wine and beer guy?
Nothing too crazy, really. I pretty much refuse to do shots at this point. I mean, I'll do one occasionally, but in general, I say
never done a shot.
I say no to all shots.
Shots crazy.
Never slam nothing.
Shots are crazy.
Never in my life. Tequila.
I got a massive scar on my hand from slamming shots down. There was a thing when I was in college. You did a little vodka and a little like Sprite or whatever in a double shot glass, and you slam it real hard. There's many names depending where you were brought up, but we called them, I forgot, fizzies or something stupid like that, but it's all bubbles. And if you do it right, you're slamming it and you're just drinking bubbles real fast. And I shattered a glass. I got a horrific scar on my hand from doing that.
Really?
Glass went pretty much right through my hand.
Nice. Another drinking-related injury.
I think 3 drinks, to loosen somebody's, just loosen them up. Like, I think, a chicken needs a couple of drinks just to get all whatever they need to do. Excuse juice, you know what I mean? I understand that. It does give you a kind of invincibility kind of thing. You just say, fuck it, it does. But that whole thing of drinking till you almost die is just strange to me.
It's because you pass a point where you cannot be reasonable anymore. You can't reason with yourself that I really need to... Like, there's a point where you're saying, look, I'm feeling it right now. If I stop, I'll be all right. And if you keep going, that voice will just vanish.
Do you still...
You'll never... No pot, no Coke, no.
Did you ever?
Yeah.
A little bit?
Back,
You was a maniac, dude.
Back. No, I really wasn't a maniac. Especially like pot, I stopped smoking.
I'm putting it all
pot. together.
Oh,
yeah, well.
All together,
Pot I used to smoke, but I stopped smoking pot like right when I got out of high school. I wasn't a big pothead. And then in the 80s, a little bit of blow here and there, but usually it was because I was selling it. Me and Joe, my brother. So we just pulled,
Anthony Cumia is a piece of garbage.
We pulled a bunch out and put fucking baby laxative in.
You're like a mild-mannered citizen now. You're like underdog before while he's shoeshine boy. Anthony's shoeshine boy now, and he used to be underdog. I can't believe you, man.
Oh, it was awful.
Coke dealer, you was just a mess.
People banging on the door at 4 a.m. with a bicycle in their hand.
You're like a law-abiding citizen and shit. Damn.
Patrick, anything else?
Taxes.
No, I just...
I helped my landlady take out the garbage.
All right, I'm going to get back to work. Anthony, I'm glad you guys are feeling better today.
Thank you.
And
today, it was Friday night, this party.
Well, it happens.
Jesus.
I know. It's awful.
Hey, you know what? I didn't drink a thing, and I'm just getting back to normal today.
Yeah.
See?
So that's just the kind of night.
Safe to say this was one of the better parties?
Oh, it was a big blast.
Yeah.
It was certainly a biggie. I got...
where were you?
He was being smart, staying away from that.
No, I was... I actually wanted to go, but then no big deal.
But then no.
Well, to be honest, Lindsay got her wisdom teeth out, and she wasn't feeling up to it.
Then she should have been there with no wisdom.
How's she doing now?
No wisdom.
I had no wisdom.
So we were we had all in. We were gonna go, but then she wasn't feeling up to it. I'm not trying to blame her, but
now?
Yeah. She's fine now. I mean, but she got all 4 taken out, that just sucks. So that's
I had Bob Kelly yelling at me because I wasn't playing the game he wanted to play. Like I couldn't move my eyes right, and I got Call of Duty 4.
Where at this party?
No, at home on Sunday. I finally get home on Sunday.
Oh, you was playing them online?
I get home on Sunday, and I just flip on Pal Talk for a minute to see what everyone's saying and stuff. And I'm wearing the same clothes I wore here on Friday to broadcast.
Shit.
It was a mess.
Oh my god.
So and then I boot up a Call of Duty 4 on my PC.
You like it?
It's fucking amazing.
You're not a video game guy, right?
It's just
it's scary that game is so good, man.
Dude, that part.
What makes it so good?
Okay, remember a long time ago I was talking about it was Call of Duty 2.
Yeah. All the Call of Duty series.
It was but this is World War II, but Call of Duty 2 is World War II. This is
called Modern Warfare, yeah.
Modern Warfare. There's these 2 stories of the SAS British people working with the American people to try to stop these nuclear weapons. There's two dictators who get their hand on
they're all Arabs. All the bad guys are Arabs. It's all in the Middle East. It's just great shit. They didn't buckle under.
It's fucking weird. And the thing that's amazing about the game, if you just try to hide and like you have a crew with you. If you try to hide and just pick guys off, they'll just keep coming until you start moving.
You got to advance.
To try to advance. And the motherfuckers, it's so real. And the AI, the artificial intelligence, they don't do the same thing. Like, you can't plan on what they're going to do, man. They'll come get you. Like, if you hide, they'll know you're hiding, and they'll look. And then they'll send dudes to come and kill you.
I got all outflanked last night.
Oh, man, dude.
I'm firing straight ahead at the objective, and then I look to my side, and there's like 5 guys running down the hill on the side of me, just shooting at me. They fucking flanked me.
It's got to be one of the best games I've ever seen.
And one of the coolest looking parts is the helicopter. When you're in the gunship. Yep. You're in the gunship, and
are you talking about the one that looks like that shit you see on the news?
It looks exactly like
I never wanted to stop playing that
night vision shit that you see on the news, where it's like, all right, you got one running, get him. All right, you hit your target, and you just see it like, and you see a bright splash. And then when you lay one of those big ones down, and the whole friggin' like 5 cars blow up.
When I finished it, I was mad it was over. I said, how is this over?
That part, they could make a whole game like that.
Oh my God, what a game, dude.
Don't shoot your own guys. All right, car on the road. Fire on the car on the road. boom, it blows up. It looks just like real footage.
Wow.
It's crazy.
And then I want to play online. So I learn a little single player, get the feel of it, get online. And, of course, I'm a noob, so I'm just getting fucking pwned up the ass. And but it's a lot of fun. I was getting some things. I think I made a corporal over the course of last night. But I'm texting with Bob Kelly, and he's like, all right, get on this. He goes, what's your name? We'll be friend. I'll send you a friend request. And I'm like, I don't know, what are you talking about? What screen should I be on? He goes, oh, hit the Xbox button. And I go, oh, dude, I'm on PC. You motherfucking asshole. You fucking don't tell me you're fucking on PC, you piece of shit fucking.
He keeps trying to get me to go online, and it just, I'm like, I really enjoy doing these games by myself.
Yeah.
I'm not a big...
I like going online.
I'm not a big fan.
I like online. I don't understand, though, a lot of times, because I'm new at this game. I get very good at the games that I play for a while. But you run up, and I shoot at someone the same time they're shooting at me, and I will always get killed. It's like, wait a minute. Or I could see someone first and unload on them. They turn around, pop, one shot, I'm gone. I unload a clip at him. You know, nothing.
Let's say hi to Gary in New York. Gary.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Gary.
Hey, man. So you liking the Call of Duty 4 there?
Oh, it's fantastic.
You made Corporal. Yeah, in fact, I just made my Brigadier General 2 last night.
Do you play on PC or Mac? Or on
PC.
Is that better than Corporal?
Yeah, I just...
Oh, that's General.
Fucking... This is why. This is
Bob Kelly's a general.
This is why.
Fucking general.
I don't need that. I want to have fun playing the game. I'm not really in the fucking army.
You know what? It's nice, though? When you do something that goes, you made Corporal, you're like, whoa, I'm getting there. And it unlocks certain things that you can use now. Use better rifles. You get better camo.
So if I suck, I'm a hostage. They'll have me just
pretty much to cut your head off.
I'm in one of those bamboo underwater cages. Like fucking, it's just
Michael is rash. Michael.
Good
God. Part of it is too. You can run around and just pick up other people's weapons. The P90 is the favorite of mine. I love that gun.
You like that one?
Oh, the P90 with an ACOG scope. Forget about it.
Yeah. Good shit.
This is just something.
That game is really fucking cool.
It's an amazing game, man.
A lot of the noobs are using a grenade launcher, so they'll sit from a distance and blow you up.
Constantly getting blown up. That fucking sucks, too. It's like, I see there's a grenade in front of me. Now I got to try to run back. I got to unzoom my fucking sight. I got to jump and run because I was crouched.
Jesus, Mr. Don't understand anybody's plight. Newbies. You used to be a fucking newbie, too, Mr. Used to use the rocket launcher. Jesus Christ. Grenades. Just because you found out how to use the Tech 3, it doesn't make you, you know what I mean? It's like
you know what happened to me last night? I run up these stairs into this room, and right at the fucking top of the stairs, there's two guys. They just fucking shoot the shit out of me.
They're camping.
So I get back, and I run up the same stairway, and I lob fucking 3 grenades up there. It blows up and says, "You've killed your own team members." In the time between me getting back there, my guys have went up, killed the guys, and now they were camping up there, and I fucking killed them because I threw grenades.
And they're calling you fucking
asshole. You're killing your own guys. I was like, wait, I just got killed from a douchebag that was in here.
You got to watch the servers you join, because if it says hardcore servers, they very little
team killing.
One shot you dead. You can kill your own teammates. But if you really want to earn a lot of points to get your ranks up quick, play headquarters, because headquarters.
Yeah, that's the one I noticed that you get a lot of experience points. Headquarters.
Oh yeah, I've had 1,000-point rounds left and right.
I'll be on there later on. My name underneath Call of Duty 4 is Noodles.
Noodles.
I am Noodles. I'm always Noodles in any military game I play. Battlefield, any of them. I'm always Noodles.
All right. Well, I'm a member of Team ISIS, ICUS. My name is Python. So
Python.
Watch out for Python.
All right,
sir. Let's go to Frank on Long Island. Frank.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey.
You have to play the C-130 part. It is the best. It looks like actual footage from a C-130.
Yeah, that's the one we were talking about with the gunship where you just light them up.
Yeah, and you blow the guy up and you hear the driver is like, kaboom.
Yeah, he goes, kaboom. Oh, that was a good one. Good hit. We got a runner. And then you see the body actually flies and comes apart.
It's really creepy.
Oh, it's great.
That's fucked up. Let's go to Thomas in Colorado. Thomas.
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
Hey, I'd like to see you guys get Anthony a breathalyzer, and then we can have What Did Anthony Blow Monday?
You ain't going to get me on a Monday. Jesus.
Come on, man. We can guess and see what you scored. Is it a .3, a .4?
I'd do a breathalyzer on a Monday, but
Will you register on a Monday, though? How long does it take?
blow it over the weekend.
I don't get drunk on a fucking Sunday.
No, I think he means like just do it over the weekend.
Over the weekend when I'm at my peak,
and then make a game
blow in a
out of it.
breathalyzer and see what I blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll find a breathalyzer.
Great. Great. Give him more reasons to have a few beers.
Incentive. I have an incentive to drink.
I could do better than that.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
I said he's going to dare himself to do better.
Most of my weekends,
absolutely.
Honestly, most of my weekends are spent in front of the computer.
Being bored.
Yeah.
Let's go to Neil in New York.
When I go out, though,
he goes out.
Fucking go
Neil,
out.
what's up?
Hey, what's up, lads? How are you?
Hey, good.
Yeah, look, actually, one of the callers just mentioned it was a C-130 Spectre, obviously.
Yeah.
But while I got you, hey, Anthony, check out this book, if it interests you guys whatsoever. It's called Lone Survivor. Have you heard about it?
No.
Go check it out. Lone Survivor. It's about SEALs that get ambushed out in Afghanistan. 4 SEALs take on a couple of hundred Taliban. It's a true story. It'll blow your mind. Try and get this guy on.
I heard about that. Wait, yeah, because it was one guy lived through it.
Yeah, amazing. Absolutely.
I saw an interview with that guy.
This will blow you away. This story.
Where the fuck did I read excerpts from it? I read excerpts from it, and it was just horrible.
Unbelievable.
I think it was in the paper or something.
I just can't believe he lived through it. Absolutely unbelievable. Marcus Luttrell, try and get this guy on if you can. His story is amazing. See you guys.
All right, thank you, sir.
It really is. They got fucked, those guys.
All right, we're heading out of here. What happened, Patrice? Say goodbye. We'll do line of the day, and you can
we're
go
done.
home.
Oh, I just had to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, we were going to break, but why don't we do line of the day, and we'll get out of here. Oh, Sam and E-Rock have to plug WWE. The great Patrice O'Neal's going to be at Comics. Oh, what are you doing?
Go take a piss. He's got the diabetes.
All right, Patrice O'Neal this weekend is going to be at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. 732-899-3900, and then he's going to be at Comics at the end of the month. Go to COMIX on the internet to find out Patrice's comic dates.
If you have to urinate a lot, it might be the diabetes.
The diabetes.
Diabetes.
We got Sam in studio.
Get my testing supplies from Liberty.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
I guess you're
young
promoting.
fella.
Your afro's looking good, by the way.
It really is.
Thank you.
Are we winning Afro Wars?
By far.
Yes.
Eastside Dave is trying to compete against me, and he's got nothing.
Dave looks like he got a haircut.
Yeah.
It's not even fucking registering on the Afro scale.
Looks like he's ready for church.
Yeah, Sam's Afro is starting to take flight.
Yeah, everybody's noticing it now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's looking good.
A lot of people at the baby fuck party were pretty impressed by it.
Of course they were.
Yeah.
Were they touching it a lot? A lot of people touching it?
Yeah, that's the thing about
fucking,
it.
Yeah, you don't want
like that.
It's starting to look like a football helmet, kind of thing.
Thank you.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
All right, what are we promoting? WWE?
Well, yeah, we were supposed to, E-Rock and me both were supposed to promote it, but, WWE is sending E-Rock and me to the Raw 15th anniversary show that's tonight. Yeah, we're going to be in the...
It's going to be live on TV tonight?
Yeah, it's live. It's on at 8 o'clock on USA.
Let me tell you something. I haven't watched wrestling as much as I used to. I will definitely be watching.
Got to tune in for this one.
Yeah, the commercials sound great. They're bringing everybody back.
Hulk Hogan's coming back. Stone Cold's coming back.
Hogan?
Well, E-Rock cares about Hulk Hogan. It's his hero.
Gives a shit about Hulk Hogan.
Everybody. He's immortal. Stone Cold, Mick Foley, everybody's going to be
I'm going to see some of the other guys, but yeah.
But yeah, they're sending us, they sent us front row tickets, E-Rock and me, and today E-Rock decides that because the drive is long, he can't go.
Eric.
It's his friggin' hero.
But it's Bridgeport, right?
E-Rock, Bridgeport, Connecticut.
E-Rock loves his wrestling.
It's Vince McMahon.
Do you ever think about
Hulk
wrestling
Hogan.
be half nigger boy?
What?
What do you think of his afro?
It's despicable. It's just nasty. It bothers me.
All right. E-Rock, why aren't you going to the wrestling tonight?
It's an hour-and-a-half drive each way. It's two of your heroes.
So?
Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan.
Why don't you
want to
hang out with Sam?
I have no problem hanging out with Sam. It's just I don't want to come home after 1 a.m.
You love wrestling.
I know. I think it was because...
And then go to work and just sleep on the couch. At least we'll know you'll be on time.
You're a disappointment.
Last time I ratted him out for going to the snack
Are you going
stand.
by yourself?
I don't know.
I'm saying if you have to, you'll go by yourself, right?
If I have to, of course I'll go by myself.
Sam
I would love to go with you, but Sam, I'm not hanging out with you.
Why? We could be on TV together.
You're too far down on the cool meter. Like you refuse to even. And when I say cool, I don't mean your status. It's just you just won't be cool, and you're happy with it. I don't fuck like people who aren't cool and are like I don't care. Can't fuck with them. There has to be a savoir-faire about you for me to just like hang.
It's not cool about me.
Meaning, Do you know? It's like you don't have to dress a certain way. It's just that you're just like you got a wandering eye, like your eye's funny. Like if you look at Sam's eyes, his left eye is the Knight Rider. He does the Knight Rider thing. Like
talking about?
It's like Knight Rider's thing.
Grill,
yeah, Kit's grill kind of worm. If you look at him long enough, his left eye starts to move. His eyes move by themselves like an albino's eyes. It bugs you.
Like a horny toad.
And he doesn't care. He's too like that awful hair. He's just too comfortable with that hair. And they pan the front of the audience. I just can't.
You can't be seen with him?
I think I seen Patrice with some weird little Negro sick boy, like some sick Negro albino boy.
They're gonna think it's such a huge show. What a couple of lucky guys to be there in the front row.
You want Sam? You want Flea Man to go with you?
No.
Why not?
Flea Man.
Why not? There you go.
Sam.
Flea Man is the fucking him of my story.
I was gonna. You beat me to it. Flea Man, what's up?
If there's an extra ticket, I would sure appreciate going. What do you want?
I haven't even said anything.
I haven't even said anything.
No, Sam, if you want me to go tonight with you, I'll go.
But I don't want you to go.
That had to hurt.
Why not, Sam?
Why don't you want Flea Man to go?
Flea made me leave Pal Talk last night, too. He got me so pissed off.
Express it.
That's what I'm saying. On the cool scale, Flea Man is so far below me that the last thing I want is to be seen on TV next to some...
hanging out with Flea Man.
Don't you understand? You're all sitting in the same room that they put all those kids in Animal House.
A bunch of Fleamen. It's just a bunch of Sams and Fleamen there.
They sat Flounder and the other guy with the Indian kid. And
oh, shit. It's just a bunch of Sams and Fleamen all over the goddamn stadium.
Just Fleamen, not Sams. There's one Sam. And he'll be in the front row.
I'm sure there's some other boys with weird hair that no one understands. And you know Sam's going to have a sign, and he has his own belt. And he
does have his belt.
He has a fucking #1 foam finger. He just makes me sick already. You uncool motherfucker. I'll be trying to sit in that bitch trying to be cool. He'll be like, Stone Cold #1 with a fucking foam finger.
We would have a great time if we went together.
And Jimmy Superfly Schnooker feet.
Did Flea really make out with a 73-year-old grandma on Friday?
Yeah.
Is that really true?
This old lady was hammered. She was so hammered as at one point they were drawing on her, and in the back hall by the mirror, they were making out.
They were drawing on her.
Yeah. Actually, there's a little bit of more drama. She actually has a boyfriend who wants to kill me now.
Really? What's he gonna do? Fucking beat you with his arthritic wrist?
Yeah, how old's her boyfriend? 85?
I got no idea.
Is carpal tunnel syndrome, is that contagious?
All right,
he's gonna smother you with his hanging scrotum?
Larry, New York, what's up?
Yeah, I was just wondering if Sam's got an extra ticket, why doesn't he bring AJ Poopy Shits to Raw?
Oh, good. Yeah, you want to bring AJ Poopy Shits?
No, I don't want to bring AJ Poopy Shits.
What's wrong with AJ Poopy Shits?
It's embarrassing.
Oh.
I can't stand that guy.
I bet.
I would never bring that guy to a wrestling
Sam
show.
is upset that he's not upgraded to being cooler than these dudes that with like Flea Man or AJ Poopy Shit. Do you understand, Sam?
I'm as far down as AJ Poopy Shits is.
All right, listen. So what's the big plug? We got to go home.
Well, it's Raw tonight at 8 p.m., 3 hours on the USA Network. Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Eric Bischoff, Mick Foley. Everybody's going to be
Bischoff was gone?
Yeah, Bischoff's been gone for a while.
Fired or?
He was fired. But they'll all be back. They're doing a 15-man battle royal with all the old guys in it.
Oh, wow.
Patrice, you would have a great time.
I can't go.
And where is this going to be? Where's this event?
Fucking watch
it's in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Oh, it's in Bridgeport.
I would be sitting there going, I wish I'd have stayed home and just...
Of course you would.
That lady's 73?
I think that might be...
No, I can't be.
Maybe over-exaggerating, but she was an older woman.
All right, let's get line of the day and get the hell out of here. All right. BowDogFantasy.net gives us line of the day for all the fantasy football fans out there. Check it out. BowDogFantasy.net. It's got the stats and all that crap that fantasy leaguers love. Mm-hmm. And it's just BowDogFantasy.net. Go there. Check it out. That's good, right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Runner-up line of the day. Hit it.
Do you go with people or just alone?
Depends. If my friends, they want to see the movie, they can, everybody invite.
Do you have to pay for Invisible Friends seats? Or
No. I do have
George Glass? It's my friend George Glass. No?
No, people do come because they want to see the movie early. So.
Yeah, Tyler Durden sits next to you.
No.
Oh, my God.
That was really good.
Tyler Durden, that just caught me so off guard that you said that, man.
Paul Giamatti. That's his Tyler Durden.
That's his Tyler Durden is Paul Giamatti. That is just... I don't know why that goddamn Fight Club. I don't know why I watched it one day, but it just, God damn it, Tyler Durden. Why did I know that reference?
That's a good one.
God, that was good.
Here's another line of the day.
The slow clap. She gets the slow clap.
Dude, one girl.
They're calling you the whore whisperer.
Dude.
Philly Tyrant. Philly Tyrant gets runner-up line of the day for missing feedback. And finally, thanks to BowDogFantasy.net. Brazilian girl, you're all right? What's your name? Julie. And dude? Jeff, all right. Thanks for coming by. You were the
Ask
only
what her real name is,
today.
the one we can't pronounce.
Yeah, what's your real name? Julie.
All right.
But it has things over the E
something.
and stuff. Here's your line of the day. Here comes line of the day. Line of the day.
Oh, my God. You know what? You should only see movies. He sees movies on streets below the numbers, like question mark and an exclamation point under, like people who live underneath the Lancey Street Bridge.
You're talking about those artsy communities.
Yeah,
the corner of comma and semicolon.
Shut up for 2 minutes.
That was funny, Patrice. Like,
corner of comma and semicolon.
It's not even words or letters or numbers. The streets are so artsy.
Comma and semicolon street.
And that's it for today. As I yawn.
All right.
I am tired today. Patrice, awesome. Bang up job, man. Comics later on this month. Go to Comics on the internet. COMIX. And this weekend, Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club in Point Pleasant, New